white hoes get. And I wanted today, ASAP, not tomorrow.
We say it take a village to raise a child, but what if the village is retarded?
A motherfucker just supposed to take and accept whatever the fuck you say, because I'm a black woman. Bitch, shut up. The fuck out of here.
These blacks. violin in it.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Don't you
Trust them new niggas over there. Don't you trust them new niggas over
they want reparations?
Trust them new niggas over
We want humiliation.
Trust them new niggas with the finger on the trigger. Trust them new niggas over
They want liberation.
Trust them new niggas over
We want the plantation.
Trust them new niggas over
They want their own school.
Trust them new niggas with the finger on the trigger. Trust them new niggas over
The cops shoot you every day,
Trust them new niggas over
and then we let them get away.
Trust them new niggas over
We prefer to play the fool.
Trust them new niggas with the finger on the trigger. Trust them new niggas over
We go to church to scream and shout.
Trust them new niggas over
The next day we sell you out.
Trust them new niggas with the finger on the trigger. Trust them new niggas over there.
You don't like snitches, me and Trump the same nigga. Word on my red hat, red back matching the soda. I got them turned.
This shit got a little vibe to it.
Immunity, free cheese, we need them both.
Immunity and free cheese. Oh,
we need
shit.
them home.
I'm going, goddammit. I don't even like rap no more, but I'm fucking going. Nigga, speaking my language, goddammit. Immunity and free cheese. Rewind.
You don't like snitches, me and Trump the same nigga. Word on
The
my
same
red
nigga.
hat, red back matching the soda.
Nah, for real, me and Trump is the same nigga, though.
You don't like snitches, me and Trump the same nigga. Word on my red
Just
hat,
like me.
red back matching the soda. I got them turned, say it's our turn, we need them voting. Immunity, free cheese, we need them both.
Need them both,
Pardons,
nigga.
big
Immunity, free cheese, let the big homie out, all of that. Give me all of that.
meats, we need them home. Starting 2024, I don't agree.
Now, I'm kind of confused. I don't know who's gonna let more niggas out of jail, Trump or Kamala. Well, actually, technically, Trump will let niggas out of jail. Kamala will let Mexicans into America and not lock them up. This is very different. Very different. So far, I'm going with Trump. I don't even care if he free Big Meech at this point. Is Big Meech really that bad?
Meats, we need them home. Starting 2024, I don't agree with the police shit, but yeah, right.
I don't agree with the police shit, but hey, fuck it, man. Real niggas shoot at the cops, right? I don't give a fuck about that immunity shit. Nobody's immune to cop killers. Nobody's immune to bullets, nigga.
Starting 2024, I don't agree with the police shit, but yeah, right. Whole hook could be back turned. You don't like
This nigga 42 Doug probably dropped the hardest Trump song so far. 42 Doug out here dropping the hardest Trump song to date. Freeing all the homies. Said free cheese, free money, get meat chop out of here. Yo, this nigga was dropping everything. I think I'm voting for Trump extra now. I'm voting for him twice this year now. What is good, people? Welcome to the show. We are kicking things off right today. Got an early donation right out the gate, like a minute into the show. Appreciate you guys for being here. Going to try to get this done quickly, in and out like a robbery. Shout out to my man Dolomite with the $5 Cash App. Putting a few dollars in the hat. Thank y'all for being here as we talk about today's issue, the celebrity civil war that's happening in Black America. So shout out to my man Dolomite for kicking the show off proper like.
Count that money, man. Count that fucking money, man. Count the money.
Now, let's talk about the celebrity civil war that's happening across Black America right now. I covered it briefly because it was just like Umar Johnson talking crazy about it, Steve Harvey and who was it, DL Hughley. And then as I noticed, it's grown. It's like Plies versus Charlemagne. Roland Martin had a conversation with Jermaine Dupri. Apparently, Jermaine Dupri was talking a little crazy. Nigga was talking reckless, and Roland, Big Ro had to check that nigga. He had to check that ATL nigga. Fuck is wrong with you? Having a lot of celebrity dramas lately. I even hear niggas is mad at Phil Scott from the Phil the Advice show. He's not even a celebrity technically. He's like YouTube celebrity, which is not really celebrity. But you get the gist, right? All the famous Negroes they're getting some heat right now.
I just told you a little while ago, these leaders that they call leaders, this included Lena Horne, this included Dick Gregory, and this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the Black community by the white community and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear. And it is an honor, actually, that they endorsed Dr. Martin Luther King and were against the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's actually an honor.
Brother Malcolm knew the problem of Black celebrity long time ago. Long time ago. What was this, like 1968? Whenever this was recorded, I don't know what year this was. Long time ago, we knew about the problems of Black celebrity. Brother Malcolm tried to warn you goofy niggas. He tried to tell you jigs what the fuck was going on. You niggas ain't want to listen to Brother Malcolm. And now, the celebrity civil war rages, y'all, and I love it. I'm loving every minute of this because, I don't consider myself a pro-Black, I have other ideological or political leanings, and so watching the pro-Blacks tear each other apart, chef's kiss, pure chef's kiss. Mwah.
So I've been getting a lot of feedback about the video I posted a couple of days ago that includes a critique of this man, Phil Scott, who's one of the correspondents on the Africa Diaspora Network.
Now, Phil Scott, fat Mexican wife aside, Phil Scott has been firmly firmly, solidly, like 10 toes down. He might be one of them niggas with extra appendages. He might be 12 toes down. That's how firm and down for the cause Phil Scott has been over the last few years. You cannot say this man is not a pro-black. You can't say he don't love his people. Fat Mexican wife aside.
He is one of the primary individuals spreading disinformation within the African American community. His channel is full of lies. It promotes Donald Trump talking points, and it also spreads a lot of anti-immigrant sentiment. Folks, we really have to be careful and pay attention to the people who claim to be a part of the community, but really are acting as agents.
Hold up, so Phil ain't valid no more? I thought we forgave him for his fat Mexican wife, because I personally forgive him for the fat Mexican wife. I don't even think she's all that fat. So, are we kicking Phil out of the tribe? Phil ain't black no more? Is Phil not black? Bye, Phil. Bye. They took your card, Phil. You can always move to Mexico.
Tour for Donald Trump and his associates and allies. Don't be fooled. Not all skin folk are kinfolk. Don't pay attention to the African Diaspora Network. It's full of misinformation.
Right. You don't have to live in Mexico permanently, Phil. You can come back, like, let's say next February, April at the latest, because by then, we'll be in Biden mode. Like, let's say Biden wins, all will be forgiven. You can come back, do your pro-black thing, hold Biden's feet to the fire, as they say. But you got to leave. You definitely got to leave. You're going to have to learn to make some burritos, bro.
It's a Trojan horse for Donald Trump, and the goal is to suppress the black vote or trick black people into voting for someone who doesn't have our best interest at heart. So I've been getting a lot of feedback about the video I posted.
So, niggas turned on Phil. And Phil ain't never did nothing to nobody. Phil just make his videos and love his people. Phil ain't never did nothing to nobody. I don't know why niggas decide to turn on Phil. Shit was crazy, bro. Shit was crazy. Like, Phil just over there pro-blacking like he usually do. Hey, where's my reparations? Hey, where's that black agenda? Hey, you don't talk to niggas enough. Phil was just doing what he do, and all of a sudden he get charged with white adjacency. They basically say Phil like the white man now. That shit crazy, bro. They say Phil like the white man. I don't even fuck with Phil like that. Don't try to send Phil over here with us. Do not try to send Phil over here to the white adjacency table. He can't sit with us. Y'all got to still work it out with Phil. Y'all got to forgive Phil for having a Mexican wife. I'm sure she loves him to death. This shit don't make no sense, man. This pro-black beefing all over the place. God damn. You niggas is amazing. You niggas really is amazing. Look, fucking Jermaine Dupri. Holy shit, Jermaine, all the nigga had was questions, bro. This nigga Jermaine ain't do nothing to nobody. The nigga this what a nigga get for walking down the side of a road thinking out loud with his camera turned on.
Yo. Out here getting these 5 miles in, as you see me do every day. Real quick, I want to talk about the DNC. I feel like the DNC has been going amazing, but I also feel like tonight, Kamala Harris has a pretty difficult job, right? And it's interesting because the Republican correspondent that's been doing the roundup after the DNC has ended, he asked the question that I kind of asked Kamala when we had our second meeting, if, the fact that she's in office right now, she's in the White House right now. And the guy, he said, what makes y'all believe that she's gonna get this stuff done if she becomes president and she's already in the House? And it's a tricky question because I asked Kamala basically the same thing, right? In so many words. And I asked her,
why is this not valid though? Like, don't tell me that you show up to the White House every day, but when you finally get this job at the White House, you're going to do all these great things when you're in the White House. But you show up to the White House every day. I know you're not the president, but if the president isn't doing all of these wonderful things that you promised to do when you become the president, what's the point of you being in there now? Why isn't he, if these things are so great, why isn't he doing them?
like, as the vice president, why they don't let her talk when, Biden seems like he needs or he needed someone to speak up for him. I thought that's what the role of the vice president was.
No, the role of the vice president is not to say words for the president when the president is retarded. Or sorry, we're not supposed to say the R word anymore. Glorilla just got punked off saying the R word, and so I'm gonna respect that. If they can punk Glorilla, I can't win this battle definitely. So when your president is a little tardy, you just got to deal with that. Either you remove him with like the 25th Amendment, or you just have a tardy president. We've had handicapped presidents before. It's not like the first time we've ever had a handicapped president.
Was to help the president. And basically, she kind of let me know that her hands was tied, that they didn't really allow her to be a voice like.
Acadia, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I would appreciate if you didn't spread this level of misinformation in my chat. No one in this chat believes you were seasoning your food, sweetie. We love you to death, but nobody here believes you season your food, all right? I'm just saying, babe. You ain't got a lie to kick it with us, baby. We still love you.
Like that in that space. And tonight, I don't know if she's gonna, I want to see how if she even touches on this, because if she doesn't touch on it, that's the question that I feel like the people that have mixed decisions about voting for her, this is one of the questions. This is the top question that they had. And like I said, this is what the Republicans are saying. And they never heard the part about her hands being tied. And if she says something about her hands being tied, then it makes it look like the White House or the Democratic Party didn't really want her to exceed. So
Jermaine, one of those smart dumb niggas. He says the White House didn't want Kamala to exceed, as in like go beyond her boundaries. Shout out to all the smart dumb niggas out there, man. I'm noticing a lot of Dunning-Krugers lately. There's a lot of Dunning-Krugers going on here, man. Shout out to all the smart niggas, man.
She can't really say her hands was tied, but she does have to step into that space. This is something I do believe.
And so now Roland Martin and Jermaine Dupri, after Jermaine Dupri put out that little side of the road confessional style video, a lot of the hoes were mad. I don't know why. A lot of the hoes were mad at Jermaine.
I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
A lot of the hoes were mad with Jermaine. I don't really know why. He didn't say he's not voting for Kamala. He was just like, hey, man, I don't understand. That shit look a little fishy. Shit look kind of weak, bro. And so now the hoes mad at Jermaine. Roland Martin put together this IG panel where him and Jermaine Dupri, I guess he educated the nigga. He gave him a whooping. He had to give him a public whooping. Had to get that boy together. Gave him some act right. This whole thing took place on IG. I don't Instagram. Maybe I should. I I really hesitate to get deeper and deeper into social media, even though social media is what I use to like do this work here on YouTube. I depend on social media to an extent to like live stream and find content. But goddamn, I don't want to get back on Instagram. There's so many niggas, bro. So many niggas. God, there's too many niggas, man. It's my fucking life. There's so many niggas on Instagram. Like I can't. I don't know if I can go back to Instagram.
If I was the president, the first thing I would do, I ain't gonna lie, I'm black and I'm proud, but I hate niggas though, I swear. I gotta find a way to put a restraint on some niggas, I swear to God. Cause like niggas be geeking, like a lot wrong with our country because of niggas. I swear to God, every other culture look out for themselves. Niggas be geeking. Like niggas are the reason why America is the way it is. And white people too. No bullshit though. But niggas be geeking though, for real. So I gotta do something about the niggas though. I gotta keep them in line. I keep them in line, bro. We gotta make some laws for niggas. No bullshit.
Strictly niggas.
Niggas. That's what they first. Niggas first, and then everybody else.
So Roland Martin and Jermaine Dupri, they had this conversation on Niggagram. Here's a brief snippet.
My brother here. All right, let's make sure you ain't. There you go.
What's happening?
All right. So Roland, I gave him a little bit of context about what I was saying.
Right.
And I need you to give him a little context on how you viewed what actually was happening as opposed to what actually happened.
So here's the deal, folks. When Jermaine posted the video, he referenced a Republican commentator on CNN who was saying, well, she was there. Why couldn't she do this while she was president? While she's vice president. No, y'all, I'm not trying. Y'all, listen, I'm not trying to help Jermaine save face. I'm telling y'all, I saw the video, and then when we talked, I said, Jermaine, here's what I think happened that caused people. And he was like, yeah, you're right. I said, like a couple of things got just sort of, and I said, so I understood it. The vice president is really handicapped in a way where it's really a position where your job is to.
Wait, so Kamala's handicapped and Biden's retarded? Tardy, excuse me. That's so Biden is handicapped and Kamala's a little tardy. Am I understanding this correctly?
To support the president. And so I think what happened was, I think a lot of people, when you mentioned the Republican guy, they thought you were saying, oh, I'm agreeing with him, why she ain't getting this stuff done. So I think that's what happened.
I give him equity in the company.
Referencing about Magic Johnson. Watch this.
Winning the national championship, and 3 companies came in: Converse, Adidas, and Nike. Nike was just a year too old.
Realized he owed boxes $100,000, $200,000, $300,000. But see,
I give him equity in the company.
Now, my bad. I was looking for more of that interview. I thought Roland Martin had more of that Jermaine Dupri interview on his channel here. But he don't. He doesn't. I was just trying to make sure I found a little bit more of that Roland Martin, Jermaine Dupri interview. But you see, the celebrity wars, you said Roland has never looked gayer than this moment. Never say never, Dirty. Never say never. I have video of Roland dancing. I had the bookmark somewhere it's in my bookmarks. There's video of Roland dancing. Never say never, Dirty. You can always look worse. Trust me, bro. Trust. Roland can always look gayer. He usually holds back because he doesn't want to, ruin his public image. But you don't want to know how far he's willing to go. And let me see. There was a little bit of drama. Here we go. Let's check in on this one right now. Because, see, Dr. Umar Dr. Umar, he want the smoke. Umar want the smoke. And I love that for him.
I'm just hurt that you have black people running around campaigning for a woman who don't even care about. This woman shook her head. I'm not going to do nothing just for black people. She was so
Salahuddin, you have to say that with the Yoda voice. You have to retype that in Yoda syntax. Begun to have the Negro Wars. You know, you have to say it like Master Yoda. Much dying, much fighting. The Negro Wars will rage.
emotional in her. She could have just said, we can't only serve the American Africans. That's something we can think about. She shook her head. The 2 drops of Negro came out of Kamala. The 2 drops of ancient African DNA came out of that South Asian woman.
Not 2 drops. Not 2 drops. I feel like he's shitting on you 1 drop niggas. I feel like that was a direct shot at you 1 drop niggas. He said, I'm gonna give you an extra drop and I still ain't fucking with that bitch. Do that math. I'm gonna give you 1 drop niggas a whole extra drop and I still ain't fucking with that bitch.
Black women are the highest educated group of women. They're the most enrolled in college per capita. But none of them can tell you what per capita means. They don't quite understand how that works.
2 drops of Negro came out of Kamala. The 2 drops of ancient African DNA head. The 2 drops of Negro came out of Kamala. The 2 drops of Negro came out of Kamala. The 2 drops of ancient African DNA came out of that South Asian woman. The 2 drops of ancient African melanin came out of that East Indian woman. And she shook her head and said, I'm not going to do nothing just for black people. With emotion. With emotion. So here's what I want to say to all of y'all who consider her a black woman. Here is what I want to say to all of y'all who consider her a black woman. If she considered herself a part of us, if she considered herself a part of us.
Yo, I'm still trying to find Kamala's black family. They pulled out this dark-skinned Indian woman, said that was her sister. And I feel like they blacked her up for the DNC, bro, because the pictures of her are all lighter than the pictures of her at the DNC. I feel like she rubbed some kind of copper tone. You know you can buy lotion that will, like, darken your skin? I think even Dove sells something like this. Like, you can buy lotion. It's like tanning lotion, right? It's bronze. I think it's a bronzer or something like that. And I feel like they rubbed that shit on Kamala's sister. They like held her by her ankles, like what was that Greek guy? Achilles. They dipped her in the bronzer like Achilles and just, you know, made sure she was wearing some stockings so nobody could see that one light spot.
Why did she answer that question in the 3rd person? I'm going to ask you again. If Kamala Harris considers herself an American African, a Jamaican African, if she considers herself,
if she is so Jamaican, where the blood clot Rasta them? Where the blood clot gunmen them? Me want real rude boy them. No Ras class Jamaican. Trash poom.
A part of us. Why did she answer that question with such negative emotion and in the 3rd person?
And not bad man for Kamala them. Not bad man going for Kamala them. No bad man forward, no bad man pull up for Kamala them.
Why did Kamala Harris, when asked what she was going to do for black people, why did she answer that question with such negative emotion and in the 3rd person? She didn't say us. She said black people. She said y'all.
Salahuddin, this may be my white adjacency speaking. I don't know. I feel like when you say honest Indian, that's like an oxymoron, you know, jumbo shrimp, military intelligence, one of those things. Honest Indian just doesn't feel right when I read it, when I say it out loud, like when the words come out of my own mouth, I feel dishonest saying the words honest Indian.
And Donald Trump is no better.
But Umar is you know, he's feeling some type of way right now. Umar is on his way to final form. Umar is about to reach his pro-black final form. You're gonna turn into a little purple nigga like Frieza.
We are the only race of people that's responsible for the actions of one another. Ain't no other race of people responsible for each other. Let me tell you something, man. As soon as something happened to a group of black people, then all of us have to bear that. All of us. You know, I had a job one time before I got into this, and a dude robbed a liquor store and was on the news and got shot on the way out the liquor store. I came to work the next day. The white people wanted to know, did I know him? What the fuck? How? You know what I'm saying? Well, how the fuck I got to know him? I don't know nobody robbed liquor stores. No, I don't know him. But we are held accountable. But what we have to be careful for again, though, is because we are held to that criteria, we've got to do better by one another. We have got to stop this self-destruction of one another.
I don't even understand the point of this story so far. Like, the white folks at your job asked you if you knew that nigga. I don't even think it's all that of a inappropriate question. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Maybe there needs to be more context here. But all they did was ask you, did you know that nigga? I don't know why you making this dramatic thing about it.
What the fuck? How? You know what I'm saying? Well, how the fuck I got to know him? I don't know nobody robbed liquor stores. No, I don't know him. But we are held accountable. But what we have to be careful for again, though, is because we are held to that criteria, we've got to do better by one another. We have got to stop this self-destruction of one another. Ain't nobody on IG, Instagram, TikTok talking about each other the way we do. We have got to change the way we look out for one another. We have got to be more in the build-up business than the tear-down business. We got white folks coming on podcasts talking about how we ought to act towards each other. We don't need white folks checking us, telling us how to be towards each other. We know how to be towards one another. We just got to get in charge of it. We got to start checking one another. When you see these cats over here wasting your time on podcasts with all this negativity, why is it so many clicks and likes, man? Why don't we ever check people on that? Why don't we?
Because we checking you, Steve. That's why. We busy checking you right now. You out there campaigning. You cooning. Capital ooning.
Defend one another. What happened to being happy for people in love? What happened to cheering for families? What happened?
This nigga really doing the can't we all just get along thing. Last week, Umar said, hey, man, a lot of these Kamala niggas getting paid. They offered me $10,000. Steve Harvey took immediate offense. He like, hey, man, you can't pay me $10,000 to say your name. And now he up here talking about can't we all just get along? Nah, bro. Nah, let's keep talking. I like this type of talk. Let's keep going. More.
Want this brother's business to win. What happened to hope that sister become president? What happened to that? I can't stand it, man, when I see black people coming up in here challenging Kamala Harris about this, that, and the other. They're not challenging Donald Trump to shit. They let him go unchecked however he want to go.
You really just said Donald Trump went unchecked? He really just said Donald Trump went unchecked. This nigga just dodged a bullet. The nigga dodged a whole fucking bullet. The nigga fighting RICO, he's fighting RICO charges, bro. My man dodging bullets. My man fighting RICO. Dare I say, he blacker than you. Donald Trump got more of a real nigga past than Steve. Donald Trump got way more real nigga credentials than Steve. Shout out to my man Scott with the $5 Cash App. He said a black card is worthless. It is. You goddamn right it's fucking worthless, all right? It's retarded. The fuck is a black... Name one thing you can buy with your black card, all right? Not your Amex, your actual black card. Shout out to my man Scott.
I need that money.
And then also shout out to my girl Acadia with the $10 Cash App. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to be in here long. We're going to wrap this up. We're going to do a real tight set and get out of here today. But as you fill in, please like, share, and subscribe. And also be like my girl Acadia. Smash that Cash App button for me, y'all.
Hulk! Smash! Smash you! You make Hulk angry. You not like Hulk angry. Hulk no like fighting girls.
The Republican, see, I'm on something else now. I'm getting pissed off now. Because, see, you can't be sitting up in here talking about what she ain't. And then like Brother Umar the other day. And I like him. I like Brother Umar, but he came back because he said Steve Harvey and Ricky Smiley being paid $10,000 to promote Kamala Harris. I took offense to that because I don't do shit for $10,000.
All you really telling me is you cost more. That's like a whole saying that's not enough. All right. But there is a price, right? I don't have the money in my hand, but there is an amount that you're willing to accept, right? 10,000 ain't enough. Okay, let's jump high. How about 50? How about 75 and a Tesla? Would you take 75 and a Tesla, Steve?
If you're not finna mess my money up, putting it out there that my rate is now $10,000.
Don't worry, we're not gonna put the Tesla in your name. We're gonna let it register to some business, open up an LLC and register the Tesla under the LLC. We're gonna make it all look good. We're not gonna fuck your name up, Steve. 75K in the Tesla, bro. Not a Cybertruck. Not a Cybertruck. You ain't that special. Just a regular Tesla.
Fuck off that shit, Brother Umar. You know good hell well. I'm pulling for Kamala Harris because she is the better candidate of the two. Period. That's all I need to know.
Imagine believing Kamala is really better than Trump. I want you to ponder that for a minute, all right? How Kamala Harris is actually a better candidate than Trump, all right? And I actually have this nice video somebody put together, and it's a visual aid to help you ponder the question of how Kamala could be better than Trump. Because Steve believes that, and I can't believe that he believes that, and so I'm trying to understand. And so let's all think about it together. Let's take a moment to think about this together. How is Kamala better than Trump? She speaks sign language. I guess Trump doesn't speak sign language. I mean, there's that. Hell, even I don't speak sign language. I have no idea what these words mean. I know she's an accomplished hand worker. She's a hand talker. I went quiet for a moment to respect the head. What do you call it? The sign language. You know, this is the sound of sign language. You know, you got to read it quietly. But Kamala's better than Trump, according to Steve, and that's what he thinks. I don't know if he got paid to think that. Maybe he thought that already, and then they paid him, which is extra lucky. I don't know how she's better than Trump. I mean, other than obviously she speaks sign language. I don't think Trump. You've never seen Trump do any sign language. He doesn't. He does that one weird hand gesture when he's making fun of you. He's like, like he makes you sound retarded or something, But Trump, he's Kamala's better than Trump, according to Steve, right? According to Steve, Kamala's better than Trump. People have grievances too. It's interesting. The grievances are starting to come out. Let me show you something here. This is from the DNC.
This party behind her, but she's doing something. She's fixing some problems on the left. This whole thing has been an implicit critique of problems that we've had on the left. The left before we walked in here was about justice, diversity, trigger warnings, reparations for the past, and a bunch of party poopers and scolds.
Whoa, nigga. Whoa, nigga. This crying ass nigga. If I hear you right, is the mainstream Democrat Party shitting on the ADOS FBA reparations crowd?
It's not just panic, it's pain.
Hold up, nigga. Run that back.
It's a critique of problems that we've had on the left. The left before we walked in here was about justice, diversity, trigger warnings, reparations for the past, and
whoa, justice, diversity, trigger warnings, reparations for the past?
A bunch of party poopers and scolds.
Party poopers and scolds. Oh, shit. Ooh, it's getting hot in here, boy. He talking about you niggas. Van Jones, he got to get you niggas together.
I'm telling you, man. This the reason why I be hating niggas, man. I'm telling you, man. It just be us. I be hating niggas, man.
Van Jones said you ADOS reparations begging ass niggas not about to fuck this up for my baby mama Mala.
It's been an implicit critique of problems that we've had on the left. The left before we walked in here was about justice, diversity, trigger warnings, reparations for the past.
Outside of trigger warnings, those are all very black centered concepts, right? Justice, diversity, reparations. 3 out of 4 of those people are niggas, bro. 3 out of 4 of those people you just shitted on are niggas, bro. I don't think the niggas appreciate you talking about their dreams like this. You just shitted on everything niggas say they love. For this bitch who don't even like niggas like that.
This whole thing has been an implicit critique of problems that we've had on the left. The left before we walked in here was about justice, diversity, trigger warnings, reparations for the past, and a bunch of party poopers and scolds. That was the knock on the left. We have gone from talking about justice. Justice, which is wonderful, but now it's about freedom. It's not just about diversity, it's about patriotism. It's not just about trigger warnings. In fact, that's gone. It's tough.
Look. You reparations niggas, you are just skulls. I know I was muted, my bad. You reparations niggas are just party poopers and skulls now. We up here trying to live in current day, current year, 2000 whatever, And you niggas just living in the past. Give me my monies. It's my money and I want it now. It's my reparations and I want it now. Van Jones is telling you niggas, shut the fuck up. You niggas are fucking up this deal. It's hard enough getting shit done. And here you niggas come. You see we having a hard time. Shit looking crazy, bro.
It's not just panic, it's pain.
And here you niggas come with your JG Wentworth reparation commercials. It's my check and I want it now. Fuck you.
Reparations for the past? No. Fight for the future. Party poopers? No. We legalize fun.
Whoa, what did he just say? What did he just, hold up. Did y'all, nobody caught this. Are you telling me nobody noticed this? Nobody caught this? Van Jones just said this shit. He just signaled a bold new direction. What Van Jones is saying right now, it reminds me of the Picard intro to Star Trek The Next Generation. The Democrats are going to boldly go where no nigga has gone before. Fuck the past. Fuck reparations. We living in today, you bitch ass nigga.
Fight for the future. Party poopers? No. We past? No. Tough. Reparations for the 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 past? No. Tough.
Bro. Acadia, I knew. I've been paying. I wrote the memo. I don't have to get the memo. I wrote the memo. I knew this was coming. And this shit was happening in front of your fucking eyes, and you retarded niggas was looking at everything but the bouncing ball. Keep your eye on the bouncing ball. That's all you had to do was keep your eye on the bouncing ball. But no, you niggas was counting your money before you even got it. Counting your money before you even had a check in your hand.
It's not just about diversity, it's about patriotism. It's
not about diversity, it's about patriotism. Because if you don't love your country, you're going to let the Mexicans and the Muslims steal it from you. That's the only way that works. If you love your country, you fight to keep it your country. If you don't love your country, then you let the Mexicans and the Muslims and the various non-Americans take it over. I can almost forgive you. You weren't watching the bouncing ball. You were watching Ice Spice twerk. I can almost forgive you. But almost doesn't count, nigga. No forgiveness. No forgiveness. Twerking later. Revolution first, okay? You can have all the titties you want after we win the war. That's really why we win the war, don't you know? So we can have all the titties.
Trigger warnings, reparations for the past, and a bunch of party poopers and scolds. That was the knock on the left. We have gone from talking about justice, which is wonderful, but now it's about freedom.
It's not about justice for niggas. It's about freedom for America, all right? And not that free my nigga kind of freedom. Not that free the big homies kind of freedom. Good old-fashioned American white man freedom.
You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
The Democrats, all of a sudden, Kamala is trying to win. Now she believes in white man freedom. I don't believe neither one of these people, by the way. I just think it's ironic. Suddenly you believe in the white man style of freedom, do you? Very ironic, very interesting. Now, suddenly you believe in the white man's freedom. You want the white man's country to be strong. You love this white man's country. Oh, these niggas is amazing.
Party behind her, but she's doing something. She's fixing some problems on the left. This whole.
When he says she's fixing problems on the left, he's talking about you niggas. He's talking about you niggas. Black people, the FBA, the ADOS, the I need my money. It's my check and I want it now. He's talking about you niggas.
If I was the president, the first thing I would do, I ain't gonna lie, I'm black and I'm proud, but I hate niggas though, I swear.
He talk about you niggas, bro. You are the problem. You are the impediment to this bitch's greatness, bro. You are standing in the way of a woman's glory, a black woman's glory.
The whole thing has been an implicit critique of problems that we've had on the left. The left before we walked in here was about justice, diversity, trigger warnings, reparations for the past, and a bunch of party poopers and scolds. That was the knock on the left. We have gone from talking about justice, which is wonderful, but now it's about freedom. It's not just about diversity, it's about patriotism.
It's not about diversity, it's about patriotism. You realize that is a rejection of left-wing black culture in totality. I don't think you niggas are reading the writing on the wall, bro. It's about to be over for you niggas, bro. It's about to be so over for niggas.
This makes Jim Crow look like Jim Eagle.
Not just about trigger warnings. In fact, that's gone. It's tough, tough, tough. Reparations for the past? No. Fight for the future. Party poopers? No. We legalize fun. We legalize fun.
Legalize fun. I don't even know what the fuck that means, but I know you niggas ain't gonna like it. I don't even know what legalized fun could even begin to mean, but I know you're gonna hate it. I know you're gonna hate it. It's not gonna be good for you. You're not gonna have a good time.
We put the party back in the Democratic Party, and so this is a this party behind her, but she's doing.
Hold up. So they're gonna cancel all of your pet liberal dream programs, no diversity, no reparations, right? And then he said, after we do that, we're finally gonna legalize fun. You niggas ain't no fun. You ain't no fun. You are fucking up our party. We're trying to have a party. We're trying to put the party back in party. The joyocracy. Yes, you are fucking up the party. Party pooping ass niggas. God damn you. Party pooping sons of bitches. Look at this other party pooper right here. They hate this party pooping nigga.
Yo, what's up? This your homie Ice Cube. Here to talk to my black folks. You know, I just want to be straight up because there's a lot of messages going out about this election. First and foremost, anybody telling you that you gotta vote, that it's your duty, that you have to exercise the right, and that people died for you to vote. For one, people did die, but nobody walked out their house to go die for you to vote. They were killed by...
Nobody died so I can vote for Kamala, by the way. Not one, not nigga from the civil rights movement died so I can vote for Kamala. You want to dig him up and ask him?
Probably some racists that don't want to see us get anything. But I'm saying that to say this. Be skeptical of anybody telling you to vote and not telling you to ask for anything, or to tell you to just vote and not to get anything for your vote. That's not how it works. That's not the process. You don't vote just to vote. You vote because you're getting something, or your community is getting something.
Wait a minute. I thought it was vote or die. Remember that? It was vote or die. Vote blue no matter who, or you might die. Because they're going to enslave us, right? Right?
So everybody that's telling you that, man, look at them and say, what are you getting? Because people that just want you to vote and not ask for nothing, people that's in power that want you to vote, but don't want you to get anything or not asking for you to get anything economically, they suspect. Straight up. Because a lot of people been in place for a long time and we ain't got shit. That shit gonna end. That shit gonna end. We gonna get what we supposed to get. Period. And anybody asking you not to ask, I wouldn't listen to them. Because that's the process. Every community asks for what they want. And we gonna do the same goddamn thing.
I love these little celebrity pep talks. I feel so empowered, so bold, so black. I feel black. I'm gonna get up and go vote for something right goddamn now, nigga. Right fucking now. I'm gonna get up right now and go vote for something. I feel motivated. Don't you love these celebrity pep talks, man?
Agenda, no vote. These parties are telling us to shut up and vote, and we can't stand for that.
That's right.
We have to stand here and say we demand reparations. We have to stand here and say we demand the end of the genocide in Palestine.
See, you the party poopers we was just talking about. You the party pooping ass nigga we was just talking about. We over here trying to bring the arty back to party. And you over here talking about, whoa, there's genocide. Whoa, you can't dance. We need reparations. No, nigga, you fucking up the party, nigga. We trying to have a party.
I'm telling you, man, this the reason why I be hating niggas, man. I'm telling you, man. It just be us. I be hating niggas, man.
This nigga won't let us have a party, y'all. What's wrong with this nigga? Got you angry black woman and two angry black men. You got that old ass angry nigga. This nigga in Cornell West, why is he always dressed like the first slave you meet at the plantation? Oh, come right in there. Master be here with you in a minute. Let me grab the bag for you there, sir. Cornell West is like the greeter of you would find Cornell West at Candyland. If in real life it wouldn't be Stephen, it would be Cornell West. This is exactly how he would look. This is exactly how he would look. You just roll up on your nag and it'd be fucking Cornell West in front of Candyland. Look at him. Look at him. And yeah, he was Stephen's father. He was Steve. That's why Stephen was such a good nigger. That's exactly why Stephen was such a good nigger. He come from good nigger stock. He come from good nigger stock, goddamn it. Look at Cornell West, goddamn. Every time you see Cornell, you ain't never see this nigga in no sweatpants. He ain't never got on a Black Lives Matter t-shirt. He never got on a Free My Nigga hoodie. He was always dressed like the first slaves you meet at the plantation. Y'all come on right in here now. Mr. Candy be with you in a minute there. Can I get you some water? We got water and molasses. You want some water and molasses? Can I get you some water? Every time you see this nigga Cornell West, yes, with the hard R. With the hard R. We're talking about slavery days, David. Grow up, David. We're talking about slavery days. He comes from good nigger stock, goddammit.
That's right.
We have to stand here and demand the end to the school to prison pipeline.
Goddamn party pooping ass.
We will
niggas.
not.
This is what happens when you let these niggas off the candy plantation. Cornell forgot he's off the candy. He been dressing like this ever since the cotton candy plantation. This nigga ain't bought one new suit. All of his new suits are the same old suit, by the way.
Tolerate what America has been giving us for all these years.
And they told Malcolm, shut up.
Right on.
They told Malcolm, don't raise your voice in a critique of the two-party system.
Come on.
You gonna tell me he do not look like a runaway slave? Like this nigga, Cordell West is like the slave that went and got freedom and just brought all of his shit back to the plantation. He's like, nah, I like it better here. God damn. He like a runaway slave in Master's good suit, bro. Little Frederick Douglass looking ass nigga. And I know you dress like that on purpose so we could always be reminded of your proximity to slavery. You always want to be a visual representation of slavery. Nigga ran away from the plantation, but he stole Master's suit on the way out. He got on Master good suit, and he off the farm now.
They told Malcolm, don't criticize American foreign policy given the vicious imperialist expansion in Africa, be it coordinated with Britain and Ghana and many other places. And what did Malcolm do?
Malcolm told me not to trust celebrities and liberals. That's what Malcolm did. And you're a liberal next to a couple half celebrities. Actually, I see Tavis Smiley in the back to the right. That is Tavis Smiley right here. That is Tavis Smiley. They got him up out of here. Some black girl said he touched her thigh or something like that. Yeah, so Malcolm told me not to trust none of you niggas. That you talking about what Malcolm told me to do? This nigga, you gonna try to bring up Malcolm. The nerve of this nigga. Talk that Malcolm shit. Fucking runaway slave ass nigga trying to tell me about a Malcolm. No, nigga. No, nigga. We not going back. What did Malcolm tell us to do? Up here with celebrities and shit. This is what Malcolm told us to do. I'll tell you. Let me bring up Malcolm's advice. All right. Let me show you an example of Malcolm's advice. Like the video, people. This is what Malcolm told us to do, people. This is exactly what Malcolm told us to do. Take it from the top. Sing along if you know the words.
Don't you
Trust them new niggas over there. Don't you trust them new niggas over
They want reparations.
Trust them new niggas over
We want humiliation.
Trust them new niggas with the finger on the trigger. Trust them new niggas over
They want liberation.
Trust them new niggas over
We want the plantation.
Trust them new niggas over
They want their own school.
Trust them new niggas with the finger on the trigger. Trust them new niggas over
The cops shoot you every day.
Trust them new niggas over
And then we let them get away.
Sing along with me, people. Sing along.
We prefer to play the fool.
Trust them new niggas with the finger on the trigger. Trust them new niggas.
We go to church to scream and shout.
Trust them new niggas.
The next day we sell you out.
Trust them new niggas with the finger on the trigger. Trust them new niggas over there.
Now let's move on to the other celebrity beef. Plies versus Charlemagne the God. Plies and Charlemagne, they beefing. Black celebrities all over, they just beefing. Just niggas fighting. The whole election season done devolved into niggas fighting. I don't know if this was foreseen or if it totally surprised like the Democrat power brokers, but placing Kamala Harris at the top of a presidential ticket has caused a veritable civil war in the black voting population. The nigga civil war, bro. The Boule wars, the Geechee wars. There's so many ways to frame this thing. The FBA battles. The ADOS dance off.
It is real quick. But to everybody who, especially the ones who look like me, and the men who look like me, who
Plies looks like a light-skinned gay Haitian. I don't really know what his nationality, his ethnicity is. If again, put a gun to my head, I had to answer really quick. Gay Haitian.
quick to if Kamala want my vote, she need to explain herself to me what she gonna do for the black people. Listen, stop asking a motherfucking black woman to explain themselves to you or explain themselves to y'all. If y'all ain't willing to ask a motherfucking white man, to motherfucking explain himself. Y'all cool with the white man not explaining his motherfucking self to you. Oh, the motherfucking black, she need to explain herself to me what she gonna do for the black community. She want my vote. She need to explain herself. You ain't motherfucking asking the white man to explain his motherfucking self. You too motherfucking scared to ask him. Motherfucking somebody need to explain something to y'all. Well, she been in the office already 3.5 years. Why she ain't do all the things she said she was gonna do? Cause she ain't the motherfucking president. That's why. When you go to the motherfucking McDonald's, that lady that's the motherfucking manager, she don't get to do what the fuck she want to do. She might can give.
You know, I use perhaps an excessive amount of profanity. And some days I try to, be better. I try to work on that. And then there's days where I play a clip from Plies and he uses way more profanity per minute than I do in my whole show. Like he squeezes so many MFers and F-bombs. And like, dude, I can almost barely hear all the other real words.
Use some motherfucking fries, but that's about it. Some free motherfucking fries. That's about all she can motherfucking do. But she can't change the price of that motherfucking quarter pound up there.
And I'm mad that his rap voice don't sound nothing like his talking voice, bro. That shit's so crazy.
That motherfucking Big Mike. That ain't that motherfucking lady White House. She just like the motherfucking man. You motherfucking fall in line. Now, if you can get some motherfucking free fries out every now and again, you get some motherfucking free fries out.
He really just compared the vice president he compares the vice presidency, right? The vice president of America. He compares that job to being a manager at McDonald's. And then I don't even think he understands how much authority the manager at McDonald's has over the fries and beverages. This nigga don't eat McDonald's.
But y'all motherfucking know this. Most of y'all. But y'all just want something to motherfucking say. Now, if she was the motherfucking president and didn't do something, then that's a whole different motherfucking ballgame. And the same motherfucker who the motherfucking black woman need to explain that. Y'all the same motherfucker when Barack was running.
Yeah, yes, a black woman needs to explain things. Why is that a controversial thing? That stance is offensive as fuck right there. Like, oh, you're not gonna question this black woman. Yes, the fuck I am. You should hear the questions I asked my own goddamn mama. Did you actually love my daddy? Because if you didn't love him, it's hard to imagine you really love me. I will question the fuck out of a black woman. What the fuck is wrong with these people?
A motherfucker just supposed to take and accept whatever the fuck you say because I'm a black woman. Bitch, shut up. The fuck out of here.
He wasn't motherfucking black enough for you knew. And a lot of y'all, I done figured out what y'all getting confused. Y'all don't even want motherfucking black. Y'all want ignorant. That's what you motherfucking want. A lot of y'all think ignorant mean black. And that's why some of you motherfuckers like Trump, because he's motherfucking ignorant. But I'm here to motherfucking tell you, everybody black ain't motherfucking ignorant. And everybody white ain't motherfucking smart. So put that in your motherfucking pipe and motherfucking smoke it.
That was painful. That was painful, and I apologize for subjecting you guys to that, but it was necessary, right? I had to show you the evidence, man. I had to tell you how it's going. I had to show you what's really real out here.
Plies is absolutely positively wrong.
If people are asking questions, that's great. I don't even know why Plies is making this a black woman versus black man thing. This isn't about black men and black women. It's about elected officials and potential voters. The whole point of campaign season is for candidates to go out there and explain to the American people why they should be the one in charge of this country. Votes are earned, not given. And they are earned through you going out there and explaining yourself. Vice President Kamala Harris has to go out there and explain her agenda and why she's the person for the job. Former President Donald Trump has to go out there and explain his agenda and why he should be the person to get his job.
She has to explain why all of her best ideas are Trump ideas. Kamala just today said they're going to build more wall. That was the first thing I saw when I was scrolling through Twitter this morning. The Harris administration plans to build more wall. I'm like, that's dope. You know who wanted to build more wall? Trump.
Again, or get the job again. I don't understand Plies or any black person for that matter telling black people to just settle. Just accept whatever the candidate is giving you. Don't ask any questions.
Yeah, but
just
they've been
vote.
doing it.
They don't have to explain anything to us.
They've been doing it for a long time. Even with Biden, when we ask questions to Biden, well, it's the best of two evils. You know what I mean? You got to pick one. But no, if
Biden told you to your face, Charlemagne, if you don't vote for me or for Trump, then you ain't black. What he said, if you don't know whether to vote for me or Trump, then you ain't black. He said that to you, to your face. That was your Negro wake-up call, Charlemagne.
if you have questions, people should be able to ask.
Listen,
That's the point of a politician, right? They're supposed to represent us, represent our district, represent our country. Shouldn't we ask?
And by the way, they should be explaining without us asking. That's the whole point of them doing these press conferences and these meetings.
Yeah.
The same way these politicians have meetings for their donors and they have rallies and press conferences explaining themselves and their agendas to certain groups, they should have to explain themselves to black people the same way. Plies is 1,000,000,000% wrong.
So he gave Plies the donkey of the day behind that. People on Twitter saying they missed the old Plies. Let me show you the old Plies real quick.
Motherfucker that asked me that I watched the motherfucking debate last night. Watch no motherfucking debate. You think I'm finna sit down and watch two motherfucking grown people lie to me for 2 motherfucking hours?
I feel like this is before they started paying him. Somewhere between then and now, them checks started rolling in.
No motherfucking debate. Mama come calling me. Why Trump always so mad? Cause he motherfucking ugly. That's why he always motherfucking mad. You'll be motherfucking mad too if you was ugly. Every motherfucking body I know that's ugly mad. Motherfucker, why he always mad? Cause he motherfucking ugly. That's why. A motherfucking debate. You want a motherfucking debate something? Debate why you don't want to motherfucking pay these school teachers no money. Debate why so motherfucking daycare so motherfucking high. Motherfucking women gotta work 40 motherfucking hours just to put one motherfucking kid through daycare. Debate that. Debate some real shit. Why you can come fuck with me, take me to jail. I got a motherfucking bond out, spend money on a lawyer to prove I ain't do this shit. And then when I prove I ain't did it, you don't give me none of my motherfucking money back. Debate that shit if you want a motherfucking debate something. Did you watch the debate? I ain't watching no motherfucking debate.
Plies sound like he had real nigga problems back then. Them DNC checks started coming. He don't have real nigga problems no more. He got DNC nigga problems now. Got a whole different type of time he on.
We are 72 days away from November 5th, right? Charlemagne the God, Jermaine Dupri. This is what you're doing. This is what I want you to do. Let's chit chat. I promise you, I will never understand the addiction to being intentionally ignorant. Please, let's talk about what we know. On July 21st, Joe Biden dropped out of the race for president, meaning that Kamala Harris joined the presidential race with only 113 days until Election Day. Some of y'all don't understand how the 3 branches of government work, so please let me explain to you why her entering the race with only 113 days to win an election is really unheard of. During Donald Trump's 2016 run for presidency, he launched his campaign 513 days before Election Day. 2008, Obama launched his campaign 633 3 days before Election Day. The year 2000, George W. Bush launched his campaign 514 days before the election, and Al Gore launched his campaign 501 days before the election. In all of that, inside of those 113 days, the Harris-Walz campaign has broken a myriad of records. They are doing the work. They are laying out their plan, rallying behind this amazing campaign that is truly running against not just Donald Trump, but Project 2025. Certain Black men have decided to use their platforms to create divisiveness. As Plies pointed out, there is a huge difference between wanting to know your candidate's strategy for the first 100 days in office, what they are going to do for you, and holding them to a standard that you don't hold politicians who are not of color. You have Charlemagne the God. Now, did Plies lace his point with a bunch of MFers? Absolutely. Did he lay it out eloquently? Also, absolutely. So for Charlemagne the God's takeaway from Plies to be that Plies is telling Black people to just take any candidate that's given to them and to settle is truly, well, willfully ignorant.
How can you use an excessive amount of MFers and also make your point eloquently? People be thinking I'm crazy when I say, like, you know, I don't enjoy talking to girls a lot of times. Like, bro, shit, wow, like this, I can't believe you think these things. But now we gotta move on to some of the big dogs in them. The big dogs. Tariq Nasheed and Uncle fucking Luke are going at it, bro. These niggas got dramas right now. Tariq Nasheed and Uncle Luke got dramas. They got DJ K Slay levels of drama. The drama king is in the building with these niggas.
That's a group of Black men, and most of them hang out on Twitter. Tariq Nasheed.
Oh my God, I do not like him. You know, I swear, I feel like he's an agent.
Yeah. At the end of the day, they get on there. They fool these people with these doctors and these books and all that, and they try and separate the Black community. Mind you, here's the guy I'm talking about, descendants of slaves, you know, married to a white lady. You know, which I'm like, are y'all following him? You know what I'm saying? So I like that's a group of.
All right. Listen, choose your fighter. Pro Blacks, choose your fighter. You got Tariq Nasheed, ex-pimp, ex-Mac, maker of famous hit songs, Wash Your Ass, and the Mink Slide. That was actually really catchy. I like the Mink Slide. And also married to a half Black woman. She's part Negra, part Semite, as I understand. So you that's your one fighter, or the 90s rapper who introduced Uncle Luke the other day. He said, all y'all smut rappers, the Sexy Reds, the Cardis, all you smut rappers, y'all owe him some money, because he made slut rap a thing. Uncle Luke was the first rapper to bring hoes in the game and make the hoes part of the game. He said y'all hoes owe him for that. I don't know for a fact what a Mink Slide is. It's either a game that really rich niggas play, or some kind of like pubic hair prosthetic appendage. You just slide that mink down there and act like it's real. I don't know for a fact though. I'm just guessing. But these are your options though. You got the pimp rapper who brought hoes into the game, who's still technically bringing hoes into the game. I don't know that he's ever married any woman. Does Luke even have children? I don't know. There's nobody running around claiming to be the son or daughter of Luther Campbell. Lil Luke Nasty Jr.
Black men, and most of them hang out on Twitter. Tariq Nasheed.
Oh my God. I do not like him. I swear, I feel like he's an agent. An agent.
Yeah. At the end of the day, they get on there, they fool these people with these doctors and these books and all that, and they try and separate the black community. Mind you, here's the guy I'm talking about, descendants of slaves, married to a white lady. Which I'm like, are y'all following him? You know what I'm saying? So I like that's a group of black men, and most of them hang out on Twitter.
So there's a lot of this Tether FBA stuff going on right now. And I've been covering this since the beginning. I remember I brought this to Bernard Riley like a year or so ago when we used to do our Saturday shows. It's like, yo, Bernard, did you know that these niggas is beefing? That was actually one of the parts I used to enjoy about like the whole Saturday show thing. Because it was like I would spend the week on expedition, just exploring all the bizarre, crazy elements of the intersection between black social life and black politics. And I would just come back to Bernard's show every Saturday, like, oh my God, look at what these niggas is up to now. And he'd be like, yeah, let's do the show. Like, we had a lot of good times. We had a lot of good times, man. The Negro Safari every Saturday.
You're attacking all of us. When this fuck nigga say this shit, he's attacking all of us.
Who are you?
So if you gonna come, if you follow this,
talking about Tariq Nasheed. Okay, just clarifying. I didn't know who you
this Tariq Nasheed. No, we're talking about Tariq Nasheed. Don't get it twisted. You know what you came up here to defend,
brother. I follow
when we talk about him. Don't get no.
Why Luke beefing with Rizza Islam? I didn't even listen to this clip yet. I know that's him in the picture, but I had no idea it was about to go there. I guess I should have read all the words on the screen. But why the fuck is Luke beefing with Rizza Islam? Now I'm so confused now. Oh fuck, I'm not black enough to understand this.
You're attacking all of us. When this fuck nigga say this shit, he's attacking all of us.
Who are you?
So did he just call Rizza a fuck nigga? Wait, oh God, this hurts. This is killing me right now. This is killing me. What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is going on here? I need some help. I need some help.
We say it take a village to raise a child, but what if the village is retarded?
If you gonna come, if you follow this,
talking about Tariq Nasheed. Okay, just clarifying. I didn't know who you
this Tariq Nasheed. No, we're talking about Tariq Nasheed. Don't get it twisted. You know what you came up here to defend,
brother. I follow
when we talk about him. Don't get no. I
follow Farrakhan.
No. You don't follow no Farrakhan. You saying that shit to justify what the fuck this fuck nigga be saying on here.
Did he just kick Rizza Islam out the... Oh, shit. Now, see, this is from the Twitter space that they had up, and it was recorded, and I have the Twitter space queued up. I might post some of that Twitter space up and just review it. This is the FBA Twitter space that Tariq Nasheed put up the other day, and I missed it. I think this was yesterday. I had no idea this was going on. I was doing other things yesterday.
If you say it for one person,
you know who Rizza is.
If you say it for one person, see these people think you get on.
I just don't think
hold on. These people get on here and think that somebody don't know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody.
Yo, Luke's final form is unexpected. Good counsel. I did not expect this final form from Luke. This nigga said, you don't follow no Farrakhan. You ain't even Muslim, nigga. You be eating mad pork.
You get on here and have a conversation with me. You having a conversation with a real motherfucker now. So don't come up here and try to, don't come up here and try to slide in this motherfucker. See, it's a lot of sliding around to defend Tariq. That's what it is.
Yo, Uncle Luke is like 65 years old. You still think that nigga do coke? Because, you know, I mean, he a Florida nigga back in the 90s. It wouldn't surprise me at all if he was doing some coke back then, right? But Luke is like 65 years old. You think he still be doing little lines here and there? You still think he could do a bump here and there? A little bump ain't gonna hurt. A little bump ain't never hurt nobody.
There's a lot of sliding around to defend him. But the bottom line, when you go and your definition of a nigga is the definition of a nigga. It is Webster. If you create a definition of a tether, then all of us fall into that category. All of us fall into the category.
I like how the chat just like collectively determined that he's having a cocaine rage right now. You guys are amazing. You're all awesome people. We get to the bottom of shit real fast over here, don't we? We get right to the heart of the matter real quick over here. We cut right through all the woke bullshit. We see right through the diversity. No, that nigga's coked up, bro. We get right to the heart of the matter. There's nothing like this audience, bro.
You get on here and have a conversation with me. You having a conversation with a real motherfucker now. So don't come up here and try to, don't come up here and try to slide in this motherfucker. See, it's a lot of sliding around to defend Tariq. That's what it is. There's a lot of sliding around to defend him. But the bottom line, when you go and your definition of a nigga is the definition of a nigga. It is Webster. If you create a definition of a tether.
I just like the way he said that. Let me run that back a few seconds.
Is definition of a nigga, the definition of a nigga, the definition of a nigga, the definition of a nigga.
I want to isolate that. Somebody isolate that. That's good. That is a great little sound drop. Definition of a nigga. I love that little sound drop right there. I gotta hold on to that. I gotta save that. We gotta do something with that. Maybe put a nice AI image up front. Definition of a nigga.
Of a nigga is the definition of a nigga. It is Webster. If you create a definition of a tether, then all of us fall into that category. All of us fall into the category. And then it becomes you get deeper into your definition of it. Huh? Because of
Yo, Luke is big mad, y'all. Uncle Luke is big mad, y'all. This shit crazy. Uncle Luke is he been talking crazy though. Uncle Luke talk a lot of crazy shit, man.
I mean, Freaknik was equivalent to any other major black movement. I mean, it was the Million Man March. It was the Million Man March. It was on that level. It was on that level. It was the Million Man March every year. It was on that level. You know what I'm saying? So
Freaknik was the Million Man March every year.
I mean, Freaknik was equivalent to any other major black movement. I mean, it was the Million Man March. It was the Million Man March. It was on that level. It was on that level. It was the Million Man March every year. It was on that level. You know what I'm saying? So the Million Man March was Black history. The March on Selma was Black history. You know, every year, you know, people geared up, young folks geared up, young folks who couldn't go to it, couldn't wait till they became college students or being adults to be able to go to it. So it became a way of life. I mean, Freaknik was equivalent to any other major black movement. I mean, it was the Million Man March. It was the Million Man March. It was on that level. It was on that.
Yeah. Hey, I heard Democratic Party want us to vote. They want the hip hop party to tell young people to go out and vote. They want us to say, hey, y'all go out and vote. Vote for the Democratic candidate. Well, who the fuck is going to do something for us? Fuck.
Whoa, now we got Luke and Plaz before and after the money. I feel like the VH1 special guy. Let's take a look at your favorite DNC celebrities before they got paid.
Yo, hey, I heard Democratic Party want us to vote. They want the hip hop party to tell young people to go out and vote. They want us to say, hey, y'all go out and vote. Vote for the Democratic candidate. Well, who the fuck is going to do something for us? Fuck. How many years we been voting? Shit, we got nothing out the fucking deal. See, the Democratic Party need to connect with the hip-hop party, which is the elites need to connect with the streets. Y'all been taking. The
elites need to connect with the streets. Fuck. This is why I quit. This is why I just accepted my... I don't belong here. I had to accept that about myself. I just don't belong here. You know, it's the path to white adjacency for me now. I don't. No matter what I look like, I don't belong here. That's how I feel when I be in a place and a bunch of like ratchet black bitches show up. Dang, I don't belong here. I be in line at Wawa's and shit. Bunch of ghetto bitches walk in. Like, fuck, I don't belong here.
All y'all do is ask us to fucking come vote, but y'all take it. Talk some shit we can understand. And then we'll get off our ass and go vote. I'm going to go vote regardless. But if you want my people to vote, talk some fucking hip-hop shit. Yo, hey, I heard...
So, yeah, before the money, it was a different type of uncle. We had a whole different uncle back then. And Tariq Nasheed and Uncle Luke, they've been beefing for years, technically. And Tariq just kind of bodied Uncle Luke and a couple other niggas. I think Myron's in here from Fresh and Fit. Tariq, he went on a little rampage with this one right here.
The world premiere of the new music video called Grinding for a Green Card. Here we go.
Grinding for a Green Card.
I'll be grinding for a green card. I wanna make love to you. Be my 90.
Okay, yeah, this is about this is about Myron right here. That's Myron from Fresh and Fit right there. I don't think Luke is in this one. I don't think this is on Luke.
Long distance lover, you know I wanna see you. I'm trying to get my travel on.
Oh, dude, I knew Luke was in here somewhere. I knew he was. There's a reason why I put this in the fucking queue. I knew it. There the nigga go right there. This nigga Luke bodying everybody. I mean, sorry, Tariq just bodied everybody. This nigga got some AI auto-tune, Afro pop, anti-immigrant soundtrack. Bro, I don't even like Tariq, but this was dope. This is a clean shot. This was like a fucking spirit bomb. That nigga was charging up for 7 days and 7 nights, bro. Dropped the spirit bomb.
Here of the new music video called Grinding for a Green Card. Here we go.
I'll be grinding for a green card. I wanna make love to you. Be my 90, they feel safe. I'm floating over on an inner tube.
Nasty work, bro. Nasty work. Is that like a fishing ship? What's like a fishing trawler behind him? They kicked that nigga off the fishing boat? What the fuck is going on here?
Long distance lover, you know I wanna see you. I'm trying to get my travel on. I need that H1 visa.
I don't even know why Luke is here right now. And then nigga just here. Riding a donkey, by the way. Interesting symbolism. You know, the Democrats are the donkey party. And then the donkey is also, you know, Baphomet, whatever. Interesting symbolism here. You got your boy Luke riding the Democrats and the devils. Either way, however you want to go with it, he's riding the devil and he riding with the Democrats.
People say that I am musty. Some people call me ashy. But when it's time to get a green card, I'm down to...
Oh shit, not Ro. Why you got Ro in here, bro? This nigga Luke, this nigga Tariq just came out with the street sweeper. He said, oh, you niggas want to go to war? You want to go to war? Say hello to my little friend. This motherfucker just pulled out the big gun. He just pulled out the Tony Montana death scene gun.
People say that I am musty. Some people call me ashy. But when it's time to get a green card, I'm down to get nasty. I'll be grinding for a green card.
No.
I wanna make love to you.
This AI is nasty work. Nasty work. That's some Tiggle bitties by there. There's some nice AI titties. AI has perfected titties for some reason. It'll give you fucking nubs and 6 fingers, but it always makes titties perfect. That's one thing about AI. It always makes perfect titties.
I'll be grinding.
The world premiere of the new...
Woo! Fucking Ether, man. Can you say Ether? God damn, homie. Damn, homie. That Ether was some ooh, that was some fucking fire. Now, let's see if we can listen to some of this Uncle Luke Twitter space. What was going on here?
American broadcast. And not just through sports. Devontae Freeman, Duke Johnson, Devontae Davis, Carlton Davis. You want to keep going? Willis McGahee. You want to Keon Hardeman, arguably one of the most powerful elected officials, black elected officials in Miami-Dade County, just won a second term at the fucking county. What?
Yo, hit that like button, y'all. I'm about to throw the link in the chat. Support the panel, y'all.
These days, you can't shame niggas in supporting you.
Feed the panel. We about to have the FBA, ADOS, Tether,
City Hall,
Donkey Panel.
The county, the city, the local municipalities, everywhere else.
Why are all the celebrities fighting?
House, deal across the aisle to do what for my
Why
people?
is Luke so hurt?
One thing about it, goddammit, we building brand new parks, $60 and $40 million. We rebuilding our black communities in this motherfucker right here. Ain't no fucking gentrification shit.
This nigga Luke real mad.
Where's y'all leader? Where's y'all leader? What the fuck has he done? What the fuck has some of you people have done? Pull yourself up from the bootstrap. That's what the man say. So, you don't supposed to be doing that. I did not get that memo, I swear to God. Until I got on Twitter, this is the first time I heard that we were not supposed to be going out fighting for black community. All them goddamn millionaires who came through my youth program, who we educated because the educational system was fucked up, and we got highly educated people to come educate our kids in a blighted community, feed them every fucking night. We ain't sit up there, we don't go up there and crying and shit about the situation. We get them out of the situation. Where's your leader? This is well documented, by the way. So a nigga like this dude right here can't fucking even wear my jockstrap. Are you fucking serious? Oh, I was supposed to get the motherfucking memo. Cause your mama is from.
Now I think Tariq, he did a clapback stream. I don't know if it's recorded. I know he's gonna live stream about this too. He got a live stream coming up about this. I don't have time to. I don't know if we'll be able to cover that later. What's going on?
Man, this is the best. Man, shout out to Cat Williams. He said, and I quote, beginning this year, a lot of things is going to be exposed, and a lot of people are going to show their true colors. Look at Plies and Mr. Luther Campbell. Uncle Luke, we affectionately used to call him. I mean, these people know how to really sell out for that particular greenback, right, Hood? I mean, did you see the before and after effects of both Plies and Luther Campbell? They went from revolutionary to tap dancing Bojangles within one fucking year, bro. What the hell is going on?
I don't know, bro. I have no idea. It wasn't a full year. It was at least 4 years, I think, because that was like the last election. But a lot changes in the presidential cycle. Like, once the new election comes around, niggas get new offers, new deals hit the table. So maybe they got a better deal this time around.
I believe that, unfortunately, I think that both Plies and Luther Campbell had visited that quiet place, that deep place, like that black tether dude had
Oh,
visited their house.
she banged the spoon on the teacup?
Yes.
I could see that. A lot of these niggas, the teacup thing fucks them, bro. I seen it a lot.
Her mother from the Bahamas and your daddy is from Jamaica. You weren't supposed to do that. You weren't supposed to take millions of dollars, fight for free speech for black people in the Supreme Court because they were coming out to hip hop. You weren't supposed to do that. Could have kept your motherfucking money and sat back on the side and said, nigga, that ain't my motherfucking fight. I wasn't raised like that. Minister Farrakhan wasn't raised like that. Malcolm X wasn't raised like that. Real black men leaders were not raised like that.
Yo, it's crazy he just name dropped Farrakhan when RZA Islam was up there, and he just shitted on RZA Islam. He said, you don't follow no Farrakhan. Oh, these niggas is amazing people.
Oh, yeah, you're going to get a good visit
Kamala
from
Harris
NOI.
wasn't raised like that.
Fruits of Islam gonna run down on Luke.
Oh, yeah. They going to run down on Luke.
I hear they do
Lindsey
karate,
Graham
too.
was. They all was raised like that. The fucking hate black people. Put their fucking feet on their neck. And then they had FBAs like Clarence Thomas. Y'all want to own that motherfucker? And Tim Scott of South Carolina. So that's what I think it is.
Yo, he really did just hate on some
these black.
Like I don't really use FBA and ADOS because they already have their groups and connotations. I say Clarence Thomas is a blood and soil American. And you really just you just shit on blood and soil Americans.
He's a cotton field, you know how they got grassroots. He's a cotton field original American.
Yeah,
right,
but
cotton field original, OG, nigga.
Hey, Hood, this dude in like a week started comparing himself, Luke, Uncle Two Live Crew, Doodoo Brown Luke, compared himself to Malcolm X.
Don't stop, get it.
And Farrakhan. And I'm supposed to take this dude serious?
He just called Freak Nick the Million Man March, bro. This thing is amazing.
I mean, he did come out with a song called "Made in the USA." I mean,
yeah, but Bruce Springsteen had it first, I believe. And then, like, okay,
this is
like
true.
to his point, right? should we be celebrating Larry Flint? Because like I mean, he pushed the limits of the First Amendment in the courts to the Supreme Court. As a matter of fact, I don't think Luke went to the Supreme Court.
He did actually.
I mean, is it? Yeah, but I mean, Larry Flint fought in all kinds of courts across all the country.
I don't want to conflate the two because it's a very different thing when you get to the specifics and what they were pushing. Because Flint was fighting for adult films, right? Luke was fighting for an established thing already. Flint was actually pushing the boundary. Luke was just saying, "Listen, I have the right to say nasty things."
Yeah, but I mean, but either way though, they're pushing case law that would change what the quote unquote decency laws could actually enforce across the country, correct?
No, yeah, facts, and they are in that same vein. It's a free speech, First Amendment argument.
Yo, can I just jump in here real quick? Because I'm not going to be here live, so I'm not going to be here after this. I'm at work. Let me just jump in here real quick. See, this is the effects of Black Americans showing too much teeth and bringing everybody in. Always talk about we all black and never leaving their bubble. If you've ever been around West Indians, Hispanics, none of those people like Black American people. They'll tell you to your face. All you got to do is be around them long enough. So now I'm not surprised when you hear these things from Luke and Myron and all of the Spanish Congress people that got caught saying what they were saying. None of this surprises me because I'm around all these people and they all say it openly. They'll all tell you things openly. But Black people want to turn their head because they think we're all going together, going to fight against white supremacy. No, they're all together fighting with so-called white supremacy because I don't believe in it. But for the sake of this argument, they're all together fighting with white supremacy to get Black Americans the fuck up out of here, to position themselves to win. Black people better get their shit together and understand you ain't got no friends out here. Stop showing teeth and start cutting heads. Thank you, Hood. I'm out.
Thank you, bro. Van Jones already told him, bro. You guys are party poopers. You guys are fucking everything up. We're trying to have a party. You guys are just bringing up this doom and gloom, talking about this reparations for the past. We're trying to live in the present right now. Van Jones said that shit harsh. I'm surprised that didn't get noticed.
Van Jones a tether too, bro.
It suns out, buns out, baby.
like there's a lot of tethering in this country.
No, but he's right. I don't always agree with him, but he's right on that. And I've always said, I said that when Jesse Jackson said the Black and Brown coalition, I said, man, these Mexicans shooting at us in Chicago. You in Chicago talking about Black and Brown. Here's a problem. Black men are cowards. They know every conspiracy theory, but
this is true. This is
so
true.
they want everybody else to fight their fight for them. What they have to do about color, what they have to do about however they want to do it. Somebody else needs to fight the fight because Black people get roads named after them for getting beat up. If you get beat up well enough, you'll get a holiday. They whole existence is getting their ass whooped and begging good white people to help them.
While we tear down the statues of men who actually led men into battle and replace them with a statue of like an Afro pick or some gay alligator looking thing, you should see what they putting up in Louisiana, bro. They're tearing down the statues and replacing them with modern art.
Oh man, like they hate beauty, man. Because that modern stuff, it looks like trash.
I'm gonna swing the other way, man. I want them to get their money, and I'm fucking with it. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I keep hearing all this talk about they need to focus on our issue. What issue? What is the top issue? What is the issue? From all I hear is reparations.
You sound like Uncle Luke. You like these niggas.
But that's what I'm saying.
Well, hold on. Wait a minute. You want reparations right now. You're pro reparations in this context. So technically, Uncle Luke he's calling you out because you're like you're being pro reparations and you're fucking up the party.
Man, ain't nobody seeing no reparations, and them niggas know it, bro. So they trying to get a bag off the reparations, just like the white man do. That's all this is.
That is true. But here's the thing: after this generation, nobody can get reparations anyway, based on the U.S. code for tribalism. So unless Generation X or older millennials, like 80s babies, right? After that, it's dead because you don't have the 5% carbon based dating in order to get it. Because we all live half life on carbon base, so it's almost a wrap anyway. They playing a rope-a-dope game, and I'm not mad at them about that, but that's what they're doing. I'm more upset. Here's okay. This is when I decided that I don't necessarily like tethers, because everybody black until you say, yo, but this for me. Oh, you don't know your history. Oh, we all. Now you can tell me that y'all started rap. You can tell me that American blacks are lazy and y'all brought all the innovation. Y'all can tell me all this good shit. But if I say, I think this piece of pie for me, oh fuck you. That's why y'all ain't gonna have shit. I hate y'all niggas. Oh, the truth come out. You hate us niggas. All right. But you
Yeah,
said
man.
all right, cool.
It's so funny being like a day walker in that sense, because like I got both sides of the game. Because like my grandmother's side, my mother's side just goes back to plantations in North Carolina, farms in North Carolina, and fathers from the Caribbean, right? And so I remember being young and hearing the differences in the barbershop, because there's that infamous barbershop talk, right? But like, yeah, Caribbeans, they're black, but they're not of Black America, and you don't necessarily see it until like the people get among themselves, and then they rep their thing, and your tribe is the tribe. Your people are the coolest people ever, right? I was actually having a conversation. We were talking to my kids the other day, and at one point, my daughter said something to me, and I was like, "What are you trying to tell me? I can't be racist or something?" Like, and I was laughing. I was making a joke out of it, but I was explaining to you like everybody thinks their people are the best people. It's kind of a norm. Everybody pretty much puts their people above everybody else, and it's the way it is. You can't really expect too much beyond that. But when it comes to this American black versus SBO, I mean, not FBA, American black versus all the other black people, what I think's happening, and I think it's kind of ironic too, because I've been, like I said, I've been seeing it from the inside on both sides. We're watching the death of Pan-Africanism. That's really what's going on here. The Pan-African spirit is being killed by reality.
I agree with that. Especially after I said that Marcus Garvey was just a fat fuck traitor. Yeah, that really made me.
Man, fuck Marcus Garvey, fuck W.E. Du Bois, man. Halfway fuck.
You trying to have fights? You trying to start some shit?
I mean, it is what it is. All three of them are falling to bootleg.
I
told you about having the Chicago niggas up here, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, man, we have to segregate these Chicago niggas.
Stay with the shit.
Hey, look, I'm just touching on my nationality chauvinism, hood.
Hold on, I was just gonna get to you, Dave. Dave, get in here real quick, because I got to start playing the clip. I want to hear more from Uncle Luke, because he was mad. Luke was on one, and we ain't really hear too much from him.
So I prophesized this. I had a vision about everything we see now in regards to this split. And the reason being,
you gotta be a mystical nigga, I swear.
All the time. That's how magical Chicagoan, bro. Fuck it. I'm just
I've been watching this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? But the reason for it is because everybody coming was supposed to be ambassadors, not immigrants. And when they got to is when it was flipped from the mind state from being an ambassador, that gives we didn't want them to go through the same shit we went through. And I promised they forefathers, like, I'm finna honor your name. So this is ugly right now. But in essence, this is like saying, nah, man, we're gonna honor your father name. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't finna pretend like you ain't this and you ain't that. The way to get to it is kind of ugly, but the outcome is, we gotta understand, we like the leaders of the northern hemisphere. You see what I'm saying? But we can't do business on this diaspora, whatever y'all want to call Pan-African, whatever, all that other type of shit. You know, I'm a Negro Empire guy, but we can't do business. I can't do business with paperwork.
How can you be a Negro Empire? Sorry, I had to cut you off for a second, Dave. How can you be a Negro Empire guy while the Black American nationalist movement is ascendant. It's going to destroy any ideas of a Negro empire. No,
No, it ain't. Listen,
How come?
you can't have alliances. You can't have business contracts when the counterparty is claiming to be you.
Man, fuck it. You was never menace, never hustling. Nah, we can never.
How do you do that? You can't even get to the business when.
There's no business to have. I don't.
Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, I almost regret asking you to talk, Dave. I don't know what the hell you just started talking about.
I'm saying if I'm trying to do international business,
you're not trying to do international business. If you want to do international business, I'll tell you exactly how to do it off air, nigga. Because I do this shit. Because I was wondering why why Forex didn't have Africa on it. Then I found out the cheat code. But I don't care about international business. I care about Nigerians don't talk to me when I'm out of town. They never fucked with me. There's no international business to do with them. They don't fuck with us, bro.
Period. Except for the scammers.
You're saying exactly what I'm saying. And only
you're saying give peace a chance. I'm saying fuck peace.
No, I ain't saying
right. You believe in the global black empire. You believe in the black nation.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is
fuck this motherfucker.
Hey, always Chicago dudes that got to bang on somebody, man. Let the hood paladin do his thing, man.
Because it's the same thing you got in our community where celebs trying to speak for everybody, and they totally off. The people that you're arguing with, that everybody calling tethers,
I'm not
they
trying
don't
to hear that
speak
shit.
for them people over there.
Oh, no.
If you was able to talk to the people,
Listen, Dave, we gotta put a pin. We gotta put a pin in it. We gotta put a pin in it. Dave, I thank you for your answer. I asked and you answered and you did not disappoint. I want to hear from Uncle Luke.
People who follow this guy, who believe in this guy, they're really Tim Scott and Clarence Thomas. I sat down and thought about that today when I was getting ready to do this space. It's like having a conversation with Clarence Thomas, who has a white wife. So is this nigga, because he married a woman with a white wife and he riding on a motorcycle, somebody please post that, with a young fellow on YouTube expose all this shit what this
That black man and white woman are both Americans.
Man got on here, who claimed to be this foundation. I always thought FBA and Foundation of Black America was just straight descendant of slaves. I don't fuck with white people because I could tell you one goddamn thing. The slaves, the people who came over here and got whipped, chained, raped, beat, those folks will be fucking ashamed of y'all for saying the sick shit y'all saying. You know why? Because the white man.
You know what's interesting? Slavery technically is a phenomena across all of the Western black diaspora, like the Caribbean, South America. That's the whole reason why there are black people in Brazil and Colombia and all that shit, right? Because that's the slave trade import. And technically more of the blacks went to the South than they did to America.
I got to cut you off, Hood. That's factually and accurate.
What do you mean?
To Negro Empire history.
Yeah, let's not though. I appreciate that, but let's not. But
anyway, but none of them fall for their shit.
You're right. The thing is, those black people, they don't talk about their slavery from down there. The only slavery that gets talked about is the American slavery up here. Like we had the primo slavery. Technically, American slavery was like federal prison compared to the rest of the jails. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the Club Fed of slavery. You would rather be, and there was some, obvious pockets of brutality and shit, but generally speaking, you'd rather be a slave up here in America than on some sugar plantation down in South America.
Yeah, but like Uncle Luke ain't convinced me that he ain't never messed with no snow bunny. Even out of curiosity.
Oh yeah, even when you was down in the streets of Miami.
You know the weird thing about being a colored, right? And this is why the FBA thing is popping, because black women ain't shit. It was cool when you can blame everything on white supremacy that Keisha did. But now that Keisha just all the way left, Nick started taking a second look like, wait a minute. So with that being said, it's crazy how anytime reparation comes up, it's a black woman married to a white man, but they say that's our sister. Even Kamala right now, right? And she's not even black. But when a man decides to get him a snow buddy so he don't have to argue every day when he come home from work, he the sellout.
Crazy.
Judge Thomas, the older I get, the more I love him. When I was a kid and they was talking about Anita Hill and he had pubic hair on his Pepsi can, I'm like, I said out. The older I got, the more I was like, yo, he's a patriot. He's a national treasure. We need to protect Judge Thomas. It's crazy.
Yeah, I remember I had a conversation with some older black women like long time ago, right? And like, you know, I didn't understand like the vitriol for Clarence Thomas because I heard certain stories, but it was like kind of convoluted. And then I just asked him straight up. I'm like, yo, why should I like, you know, be looking down on this man that had all these accomplishments? You know what I'm saying? And then they couldn't name it
White
specifically.
women. I can name it. White women.
No, but I'm saying like the media basically told
And
these
we got a
people
couple
that,
more
hey,
clips too. Wow, I'm still looking at my Twitter. We got a couple more clips to talk about too. I'm sorry, continue.
no, the media told you to hate this person.
Exactly.
And then you hate this person because the media told you and trained these ideas. You don't even know where the ideas originally come from. And there's several people like this, and I just started thinking about history. And if you painted certain individuals from history in a certain light, you know what I'm saying? Like you'd be like, oh, you know, I mean, in war and history and conquest, there are no clean hands.
I mean,
if you go back far enough, somebody done did something bad to somebody else.
I agree. But isn't that the Donald Trump argument? Like we loved him last year, like before he ran for president?
Yeah. But the argument like goes like it goes to so many other people. And if I can see past this one situation, then I can apply that to others possibly. Because I'm like, Spike Lee, you know, for example, he's at the DNC talking about her story and all this. This dude was just like everybody else 2-3 years before he went down the escalator, and he was standing in line like a groupie, just like everybody else, trying to get a picture with this man. And then he's leading the charge to get a black woman canceled for singing at his inauguration. Not supporting him, but singing. Crazy.
Yeah. Where's it at? Minister Lewis, where's the family from? Come on, Luke. You got all this shit up in here. I had all my shit here waiting for this nigga. He could have came up in here. Minister Farrakhan family is from the islands.
Yeah, I think his mom is from St. Kitts and his dad is from Jamaica.
That's right.
I have a problem with that too.
I've learned more from Tariq.
All right, so may I?
Hold on, man.
You wanted to say something?
Yeah, I got a problem with that too. Do you know everybody from the Nation of Islam is a foreigner? There are no black, quote unquote, people that represent the Nation of Islam.
Yeah.
Noble Drew Ali. If you're talking about Farrakhan, if you're talking about Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the only quote unquote FBA, if you want to call it that, was Malcolm. And they got him up out the way.
And they smoked him in front of everybody, bro.
Got him up out the way.
I mean,
it's a dirty game, ain't it? Being black is a rough business, bro.
It's like the rap game remind me of the crack game.
It is.
Hey, isn't Rizla Islam? Are his people from here?
I don't know. He may be because the thing is when you talk about the origins of it all, that's what we were talking about with you know the minister. I mean Elijah Muhammad, like the OG or originators of these ideas. They were all not only were they foreigners, but they were like occultists in that they all belonged to some secret society type of group, some kind of Freemasonic. Right. So it kind of goes without saying that there's obviously some secret agendas happening just for the fact that they all have these associations, right? And then later on, after it's established, you get, you know, you can pluck from the flock a homegrown Malcolm X. You see how that works? But it started out with
even he a tether hood. All of them is tethers. Like man, like he said, Malcolm, Farrakhan, hell, William Farr Muhammad, who was a white man, but I mean he was a tether that started this shit too. So I mean,
Malcolm's one of his parents is like maybe both of them, but one of his
mother. No, his mother from Cape Verde.
Hold on, you know the story of Malcolm X's parents is a story of baby boomers in general. They was just one generation too early. No single man cares about integration. No man without a wife and kids moves it around white people in that time and space. It's always a black woman. I want to live around George just so she can suck white dick while you at work.
No,
And then
the
they do the
father, he was
same.
a Garveyite, dirty. He was a Garveyite. He was a send off already from the get
I
go.
understand that,
Again,
but he bought the
Garvey,
house.
W. Du Bois.
I don't care. Your wife chooses the house. When I sold homes, they said you name the price one time to the husband, then you keep repeating the indemnities to the wife, and the wife will sell the house to the husband. These bitches was getting the houses in the white neighborhoods because they didn't want to be around other colors, and they was getting their niggas killed. Burning fucking crosses in your front yard. All that shit is Keisha behavior.
We're gonna get back to this panel because they got a panel with Luke now. I want to hear some of this. Unpause, goddammit.
Smack it. When you know, sometimes
I
you gotta
know,
smack
right? You're gonna make me smack my whole laptop.
it. Work
Hey, I
smack.
think
Windows,
some
games,
on
streaming,
Twitter,
smack.
too.
It
You
all
heard
work
me?
smack.
I just sent you some on Twitter. You can use it anytime.
Museum.
She wasn't she
Hold
wasn't
on,
seeking
hold on,
funding for
hold
one.
on,
Hold on, hold on. Let him.
hold on, hold
Nobody
on.
interrupted you.
Yeah, let me just go. Let me do it.
I was just asking a
Now
question.
let me do it. There is a Haitian museum that was put up by the city of Miami in Little Haiti. What Frederica Wilson did was got funding for a Bahamian museum located in Coconut Grove. The Sturp family, which is part of my family, what they did, they were some of the first Bahamians to come over to America to actually build South Florida, to build
But aren't
Miami.
we? But hold on, aren't we all black though?
Hold on. Now, see, I think you want to get clipped, but I'm not going to clip you because I'm fact checking you now. The first blacks to come to Miami was Bahamian descent. They
These
brought them
niggas
over
on
on
the
the boat. They
screen is
built Miami.
wild.
When you go and look at the city of Miami charter,
Other niggas.
there are black Bahamians on the
They
charter.
hate it.
That little seal, look it up. Don't take my word. That is what she helped build and get built in Coconut Grove. And there's a list of history on there. So that is what she did. So now there is a Haitian museum that has been already put up. I don't remember the city of Miami official that put it up in Little Haiti, which is a rich
That
Haitian
nigga dropped
community
the chicken.
which has been freaking gentrified way before my good friends Commissioner Hardiman and all those good
Hold
folks.
Yo,
up.
man, it's gonna be OT
Most of the
Genesis
Haitians have
vibe.
moved to North Miami,
The
but they
niggatry.
do have a museum up in Little Haiti. I actually coach high school football in Little Haiti. 60% of my student athletes are of Haitian descent. And that's how that works. So again, please don't come up here with, get your facts right now. You got to have your facts right. So now we're going to go over to this other part. Go ahead, Mr. Drew. You want to rebut what this young man had to say?
Yeah. So my thing is this that I don't understand is this, right? So they don't want us to be part of Black history or Black American history, right? But when we stay in our own pockets and celebrate it in our own pockets, they get mad at that as well. So what are you trying to do what the white supremacists do and erase Black immigrant history? Because
So no,
that's
it's
because that's
again,
I'm not
again.
finished. Wait, I'm not finished. Nobody interrupted you.
Shit.
You can huff and
You
puff
know,
all
I
you want
already
to.
don't fuck with you. I already got you blocked, so I'm trying to be
Oh,
patient. I
come
don't want to talk
on.
to you.
Oh,
Come
I
on.
want to talk to the host. I don't want to
Have the
talk to
okay.
you.
All
conversation.
right.
He's
But
asking the
Luke,
question.
Luke.
Oh,
Fight,
come on.
niggas,
Don't.
I'm not
fight.
really trying to hear. I'm not really
Go
trying
ahead.
to hear. I'm not
Say
really
what you
trying to
got
hear
to say,
this.
Mr. Drew. That's why you got
Yeah,
the
yeah. I'm
mute.
not trying to hear. I'm not trying to hear all the
man,
sassiness.
come on now, Luke, bro.
No.
Respectfully, I came to talk to
You
you,
got to let the
bro. I
man
don't
talk.
want to talk to him, bro.
Hold
I
on.
Nah,
want to talk to you.
I don't like
Like real
sassy.
shit. Bro, I don't even fuck with you, nigga. You's a
Okay, then.
See, now
All
we
right,
ain't
all
gonna do
right.
that.
Yeah,
I already
yeah.
say we're
He out of
not.
here.
See,
Don't worry about
yeah.
it, Luke. I
Hold
got
on,
him.
ladies
He's
and
out of here.
gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, like I say, we're not going to call people names, and I like Rio. I like him. But what happens is, and y'all are fine, and these conversations throughout the night, and this conversation throughout the night, when people run out of shit to say, then they're going to say some shit to get thrown off the stage. And then they're going to go and have a space and be like, Luke, kick me out. But I said my fucking rules is don't call nobody out no name. So we're not doing that.
No,
And I like Rio.
we trying to have an adult conversation without the sassiness.
Okay, here we go.
No.
I
Next
got
person.
and I'm trying to do a balanced thing with both sides. Okay, Miss Willington.
And hold on. Before she speaks, Sir Major, you will not be speaking in this space. We do not speak to people that steal from black people and then call other black people tethers. So don't bother sending up a request.
No, I want them to come in and talk about tethers.
No, but
I want to have this stuff.
Sir Major's the guy that stole from black people that's under federal
Okay, but
indictment.
we'll let him talk. I'm the host. Well, I'll let him talk. Let's go. Hey. I got one Willington. Come on, Willington. Stay right there, Sir Major. I want to know what the fuck a tether means. And I want you to explain that Minister Farrakhan and Malcolm X is not a tether. Okay, go ahead, Ms. Willington.
Okay, so I just wanted to respond to something that Reup had said. He stated that Kamala Harris had no right to reparations. I have never heard anything Kamala Harris has stated that she has any right to reparations here in the U.S. In fact, the only thing I have seen from Kamala Harris is her support of reparations for African Americans, the descendants of chattel slavery. So I have no idea what was Reup's issue with anyone, especially Kamala Harris. That's all.
Raw ass hot dog.
And make this shit up. Thank you. I'm gonna just leave you right here. You're gonna be my resident fact checker. Okay. Let's get to the heat of the matter right here, Sir Major. I'm gonna bring you right on. Come on, you come right now. Come on, because your commander and leader ain't up in here. He probably taping some shit. He gonna edit some shit and try to put it on his little podcast. Luther Campbell is talking about me. Look, Uncle Luke. Spell my name right. Sir Major. Okay, the question of the night, Mr. Sir Major, and I need to make sure we get to that. Why you got a problem with Farrakhan, Minister Farrakhan, and Malcolm X, VP Harris, because their parents are from the islands? Why do you call them tethers? Go ahead.
All right, Luke, I appreciate you at least allowing me to come up on stage when I was denied. So I appreciate that. At least you've been balanced. I just want to be able to get my thoughts out and be also to answer your question and respond back to some of the things you said in particular. I do want to engage you in particular because this is your space. First things first, I want to be abundantly clear. I'm speaking on behalf of my brother, Tariq. That's my brother. Okay. I may not always agree with everything, just as he doesn't always agree with me, but that's my brother and I'm going to defend him whenever I can. What I would tell you is that Tariq is aware of this space and no, he's not coming in here. Okay. So I just want to be clear on that.
That's fine.
All right. So I just don't want you to think that.
But we invited him. If he's not, Sir Major, if he's not man enough to bring to come up here, if he want to send you up
here,
it
very much is, man.
If he want to send you up here to speak on his behalf and his little cult, see what happens is when you ain't no fucking real man. Another man say, let's have this conversation.
Yeah, bro. Luke,
and you don't want to come. You send. Hold on. He said, hold on. Y'all see what just happened?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all see what just happened, Miss Leslie?
Mm-hmm.
Tariq just sent Sir Major his guy. See, that's why, Drew. That's why you gotta let these people talk.
Hey, Hood, did he kick him out of the space? Is that what happened?
No, he's still on the space, but he just blocked his mic. You can just mute somebody up when you got the panel control. So he just muted him up. You know how niggas do. You be about to cook, and then he start muting your mic and just start talking, so you can't cook no more.
Yeah, Tyreek do have disciples, though. I ain't gonna front. Like, that should be annoying. Like, but
yeah.
Hey, how much you think Uncle Luke getting off of this?
How much what?
How much? Yeah, say that again.
I said, how much you think he getting paid to do this? How much? of a bag do you think he's getting out for all this?
Oh
I
man,
don't
he
know.
can't.
I know he got to be making some kind of money because Uncle Luke is way too die hard about this shit.
It's like probably somewhere about between 50 and 80 because they probably got something over him, so they're gonna account for that too.
Maybe he's just on salary.
Yeah, it could be like Plies.
You know what's
Yep.
disturbing to me?
Salary.
Sound like easy money then.
Hey, but you know the most disturbing part for me, just for me personally, right, is me listening to Luke's voice. All I remember is being a kid and hearing the song "The Pussy Caper." How he was snatching cooch, and I was like, he's so cool. Now I got to listen to this cool ass voice say dumb shit, and I'm like, damn, he was just a minstrel.
But that's the thing too, and that's the part about growing up that sucks. You realize he was never really that cool. You were just a kid. You were young and goofy, and you fall for young goofy shit like that.
We was impressionable. We was corrupted by
Right,
Doodle Brown.
right.
You just saw him. You just
Imagine
saw him
being
around hoes
misled.
shaking ass. That's all. You saw
Right, and that's all it
that's
took.
it.
Imagine now you're 40 years old taking the advice of a man named Doodoo Brown.
Don't stop, get it.
And me, like, I'm trying to get these taxes done. Could you turn that down, please? You know, it's different when you're an adult and you
Yeah.
realize how foolish you were once upon a time.
But when I became a man, I put away childish things.
There you go. Bible always right about that kind of stuff. And
I mean,
you know, I had to put these two videos on the screen. It's kind of unrelated, but not really. It just sort of plays into the they not like us cultural thing of Black America. You know, we're all black, obviously. Like these are all black people technically by the obviously by the Pan African standard, right? But these people are alien to me. And actually, I don't even know. Somebody explain. What do you think this right here? What do you think that was about? It's like the young gorilla picked up the strange food, and the older gorilla was like, "No." And like that was like of all the weird things in this video, that was the weirdest. Right here, like what the fuck, bro? Let him eat a hot dog. Ain't that your son? Like, I don't understand none of these people. I don't understand anything about anything in this video right now. And all I'm really saying is, why do they need to be here with us?
Maybe the glizzies correlate to like the big piece of chicken, and only dad gets the
yeah,
big piece of chicken.
yeah, that's it.
Glizzies for daddy.
Yo, that sound wild, hood. I can't believe you just said that, man.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Which part? Because I said a lot just now. There was a lot of things.
No, the very last thing.
Glizzies.
Yeah, that was wild.
What's the glizzy for daddy is when you realize those are raw glizzy. They not even cooked glizzy. That's raw glizzy.
Right, they didn't even boil that shit. It's still kind of like straight edge. The way hot dogs come out the pack, they still kind of got like the flat
Bro.
edges to them because they've been crammed together.
Is this that mufu shit they be talking about, man?
This is a
The hell
glizzy
is that?
mukbang. This is an African glizzy mukbang.
Oh god! And these folks my people, right? These we all supposed to be black together, right? They didn't wash their fucking hands, but they nasty ass.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not
but
I'm
do
not
you
gonna
have
put
to
that on
wash your
there.
hands? Dirt is food too.
It's protein, right?
It's
Bro.
iron and shit, calcium, fibers and whatnot.
He said fibers.
Man, what a more is that, man? What
It's
a
like
more
they
that
got
we need?
it's like they got some egg foo young with raw hot dogs, and I don't understand, but I don't want to understand. So, but
And all I'm
Man,
saying,
what a more is that?
I'm sure they're a beautiful family. I'm sure that boy, he's like a star soccer player at his local college or whatever. They're all nice people, but they're not like us, bro. Kendrick
you're
didn't.
not gonna suck 3 fingers like you just tasted your girl, and then put your hands. No, you're not.
Yo, what's wild to me though? What's wild to me though, man? Look how much food they stealing, man, in this deal on that fancy tablecloth. It's like one of them like doily kind of tablecloths, man. I'm like, it's going straight on the table, man, because it's
Well, I
pork.
think they good. That's like a marble
That's marble,
countertop or
man.
something.
Hey,
Yeah,
wait, is that a girl or a boy with the blonde hair?
Oh,
I
that is
think
a
I
boy.
think it's
Bro,
the girl.
Okay.
I think it's a girl.
bro, we had a past situation right there because I was trying to guess that for the damn longest.
I'm not sure about the one in the left corner in the white. I don't know if that's a boy or girl because I can't get a full shot of the face. It could be like a really ugly chick for all we know.
I thought that was Abba.
No, I
But,
think that's a dude. I think that's a dude on the left.
anyway,
If
anyway,
you got a guess, just don't do it.
yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
tell my son. Like, son, if you got a guess, no.
Rules for the road, bro. If you have to guess, that's the answer right there.
You can't cut him. You can't cut him because
He
you gotta
said,
let
"You have to
motherfuckers talk.
guess."
And he brought some great information in here. Mr. Tariq is down there in the motherfucking anonymous with all y'all leader is down there with the other 275 people.
And y'all falling behind.
Y'all leader ain't man enough to bring his motherfucking ass up here and have a conversation with some real men and women. Y'all
He ain't,
leader
he,
ain't
ain't,
really
he ain't man
ain't
enough to come and speak
he ain't
today.
man enough to bring his
I
motherfucking
think
ass
it's the
up
same
here to
family. They
have
just do
a conversation.
TikToks
We
like
have a
this.
one-on-one.
Yo, one man
We have a
chopped the
fucking
chicken in
one-on-one. I take
half,
the
bro.
host down.
Hiya!
The ghost
Did
in
the
him. I take
headbutt,
the two
bro.
hosts down and just me and him host. And we'll bring the motherfucking people. He ain't trying to do that. So he sends Sir Major up in here, his brother. His brother, my brother. I love him. I don't agree with everything he has to say, but he don't want to come up here with that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the title of the space is some heavy shit. The title of the space is some heavy shit. Because if what the old saying, Les, is if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. If you're gonna call Kamala Harris a tether and she can't speak for black people of black America, then you got to have the same smoke for Minister Farrakhan and goddamn it, Malcolm X.
If your birth certificate says Caucasian and you black your shit to a tether, I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah, but why do you got to have the same smoke? Well, why don't you say one is a politician and what the other is not?
I mean, it's well when it comes to like the Farrakhan thing, to say he's not a politician is almost irrelevant because he's more of a leader of people than actual politicians are. It's a different thing. Here's what I think the issue is. I'm trying to sort of reframe it into something a little bit more tangible, something that's easier to deal with. Is it wrong for the people who are like this is why I say blood and soil Americans, right? Because we have a history. We have blood in the soil going back generations, right? Is it wrong for the people who are like indigenous to the country, like they a part of the founding stock of the country, because whether enslaved or not, and we weren't all slaves by the way, but whether enslaved or not, black people are a part of the founding stock of this country. And do you not have more of a say? Do you not deserve more of a say over your nation's affairs than people who are new to the country in some capacity, whether or not they look like you? Because adding the black caveat, like he looks like me, it almost makes it feel like you're trying to hustle me with that type of shit. But do you deserve the same level of say as a person who is actually, from the blood and the soil?
It's a rhetorical question. My
No,
my
it's a
question.
panda question. It's a panda question. I'm throwing that out there.
Here's my question: why can't I be like? I don't care if you're not from here, right? I don't care necessarily. We can still be friends, and marrying into anything doesn't really matter because pussy is pussy, right? So it doesn't matter if Jamaicans marry Americans. It don't matter because pussy is pussy. Girls don't count because girls not tribal. If you win the fight, you get the girls, and the girls are what you are now. That's how that works. But why can't I have my own shit? This is the argument that you have with women, right? Like, why can't I have my own shit? Why can't I have my own happiness? Why do you get to take my happiness and then also dictate that I have to respect your happiness? That is the issue. It's a disrespect thing, and I don't think Luke gets that. Like being Jamaican, I got a lot of Jamaican friends.
Real
You know what they
talk.
are? Jamaican. They don't call themselves black. They're like, I'm Jamaican. And I'm like, what's up, man? I love jerk chicken. I
Coolest
can respect it,
motherfuckers
folks.
ever.
Don't pretend to be me until it's time to be me. It's like, man, everybody want to be a nigga till it's time to be a nigga. Everybody want to be a thug till it's time to be a thug. Everybody want to be black until it's time to be black. I don't care who you are. I care that you want me to care about what you are. It's the I can't believe you married a white woman. It's you must be dating the wrong black woman. Nigga, I grew up. 52% of the nation is black. Is women, and more than that is black women. I know black women. Somebody you don't know black women. I know black women more than you because I hunt women. So I gotta know my prey better than you can be prey. The chicken don't know the fox as well as the fox know the chicken. And why is this nigga starting off licking his hands though? Like he started off licking his hands. I hate you, Hood.
He said he started off.
You gotta have that same feeling about them that they couldn't. One who's dead, who died for black people in America, and the other
Did he
one who
just
put his
snatch that
body
man
on the line
chicken out
every
his
fucking
hand?
day for black people of America. You gotta have that same smoke. You can't separate them.
He took it back.
You can't separate them. So he ain't want to come up here because he's scared. Because he got to call Minister Farrakhan a fucking tether. My good friend, he got to call him a tether.
It's crazy, Luke. He got called Farrakhan
he got
to walk through the streets of Chicago.
He got exactly. He got to call him a motherfucking tether. Okay, where's Minister Farrakhan from? Where's his parents from? Because according to their definition of their derogatory statement, and they call you. They call.
Is that a bone?
Your parents is from these islands. Wait, hold on. Let me pull it up here. Where is Minister?
Hey, Hood, you know what this
Where
remind
the
me
fuck
of?
is it? I got all my ammunition. He ain't want to come. Hey.
You know what this remind me of, Hood? It's like when a dude can't fight and he's trying to politic to get another dude to fight for him. That's what this feel like right now.
But that's why I say got a woman energy. That's that fight promoter energy.
Who said derogatorial? Oh, I know this nigga Luke. He just said derogatorial. I didn't even catch that, Freeman. I was watching these niggas eat. Yeah, between the words in my ears and the images on the screen, my mind is racing right now.
Hey, this is short for you right here, Hood.
I just wanted to get a comment that I'm gonna rephrase, just like how we look at the African American celebrities and be like, man, they saying all of this and they don't rep nothing. If you went to each one of these other countries, that ain't the mission they sent their people here on. It wasn't,
No.
man, dog, we gotta click up. It was sent like an ambassador, like, yo, we gotta build these connections. So
I don't even think it was that. It was go over there and get your money and send some shit home. Build a house so we can come live with you.
But but when it first happened, like the when they was first doing this Pan-African stuff, right? If you look at the populations in these home countries, if you played them what they people here be saying, I guarantee you they'd be like, that shit out of order, bruh. That shit out of it's the same play that's being run on Black Americans. It's being run on everybody.
I don't give a fuck what they say though. You don't come in my house and tell me if I tell you to take your shoes off at the door. If you in my house, you take your shoes off at the door. You don't tell me, man. Look, man, we all look alike. I ain't gotta take my shoes off. What? No, fuck. Take your shoes off. Y'all don't really have no authority in y'all, bro. And y'all be thinking this gang bangery. Gang banging must be white adjacent. Cause y'all, god damn.
Hey, Friedman, you wanted to jump in here.
No, I was gonna let Dirty roll with the gangbanging analogy. But nah, this it's funny, man. This whole I look at the whole Tether thing from a 50,000 foot level, right? And it's just the re-Westernization of ADOS or FBA, whatever you want to call it. It's just interesting. You know what I mean? Like it's 20, 30 years too late, but it is interesting.
Everybody wants to be Pan African, and until I put a Pan African family on the screen and show you what they eat, and all of a sudden, they not like us. They not like us. You niggas is funny.
Everybody want to be
Yeah,
Pan
and it's like
African.
that. Like you see a lot of
If you Pan African to the African literally translates into, oh my God, them Negroes is trying to come back over here again and conquer. That's
like
why that
it's
shit ain't never worked.
no. There's no one is united like that. No phenotype is ultimately united. You think
I ain't
Asians
talking
are
about
united? They
united.
can't stand each
I'm
other
talking about how we was
At
the Negro
all.
Empire. And
They
they got
can't stand
rid.
Latinos. Like I was explaining before,
A
Hood.
Mexican,
Latinos don't
call a
like each
Mexican
other
and Puerto
either.
Rican. See what
Hold on,
happens.
hold on, Dave. Yeah, I know Latinos don't like each other. Finish, Friedman.
Like no groups do, right? We're the only group that has been hypnotized into being so anti-white that you got to think black is this group so it can fight against white. Like that's never going to happen. Like
Not
never. That's still part of the programming that exists. This is like dudes got to get over it because when I hear a lot of conversations about what to do next, and this is from black people that get it, that they get the um matriarchy and the gynocracy. They understand. They're like, nah, we're not doing that, right? But they still try to have this pan-African type thing. It's like, bro, you're still in the 20th century. You don't realize you're choosing or whether or not your descendants live on Mars or they're still in the hood waiting on Roots Volume 87. We still on the plantation. You know what I mean?
But it's even worse than that, though, bro.
So it's just like you really gotta let it go to move forward.
Yeah, let it go or not. It's worse than that. You're not, and this is why I don't listen to Tariq Nasheed. And I agree with some certain things he says, but this is why I don't listen to him. It's worse than that. Their whole blackness is dictated on women. They don't want to abandon Keisha because it's not about the color. Because gangbangery, whether you Crip Blood, GD Vice Lord, whatever, you're banging against people that look like you. You have a definitive opposition that looks like you. Black doesn't have a problem with that. Q's versus alphas on the courtyard at college, they don't have a problem with that. They just don't want to abandon Keisha.
Oh, I understand that. That's part of having a group racial identity. The Groypers are the same way, right? They can't kick Becky down to the curb, even though they want to. They can't do it.
Yeah, that's the price you pay for racial purity. Gotta keep your hoes.
Right. And here's the thing. And here's what's going to break all their hearts is that women aren't race loyal.
Women
No,
are tribal.
that's
I
why
say that all
you that's why you oppress them. It's listen, that problem, believe it or not, has a very easy fix, bro. That literally, I'm not even being like uber misogynist. I'm describing historical context here. Like men kind of understand that if you let the women do what they want, they'll just go find new guys to bang. How does that help us as a group?
Yeah, women are tribal.
Yeah, they don't have the stomach to do it. They just don't.
I don't think they have that.
Plus resource competition, the free market. It's not going to happen.
I don't even think that. All right, resource equity. All right, cool. I don't even think it's that because all these bitches broke. I don't believe that they have the origin story. They don't have the cultural
nuance.
The cultural dichotomy to do such. Like there's no mythology that makes them oppress their chick. And that I would like to give it to them though. I'm here for them. I got them. But I think that's one of the biggest problems. There's a lot of men. Even when I listen to the guys who talk about they what do you call it? Not passport bros. What's the other shit? SYSBM. They be like, yeah, because I don't mess with Keisha no more, and my life been great, and that's fine on an individual basis. But you have to have a whole backing behind that, like the fuck Keisha movement. It has to be acceptable and marketed correctly. I'm gonna figure out how to rebrand slavery, but it has to be marketed correctly so people say, you know what? And Keisha wants to be a sister wife, so then you have to add on. How do I get this girl to bring 3 of her girls so three of them can be happy instead of all of them trying to make one girl miserable. Like all these things are dichotomy. If you really, that's why it's all the greatest leaders are gay. Without the pressure of a girl, they Napoleon, like or asexual. Like when you don't worry about girls, you can be a conqueror, bro. You can take over the world.
I mean, like Marcus Aurelius, was throwing it around like crazy. I mean, he wasn't loyal to like just one. Genghis Khan had a bunch of concubines.
Angus ain't love them hoes. I agree, but
I
they
want to
let.
get. Now I was saying I want to get back to the clip. I want to hear a little bit more of this because we're gonna wrap this up soon.
Conversation. Please answer the question. Did Kamala Harris, Vice President of the United States, ever say that she was a descendant of slaves? Once you answer that question, you can get as nuanced as you want to. But please answer that question. And if you can't answer that question, we're going to have to move on to somebody else.
I think that's unfair because she said that she never said it, but supporters did. So I don't think that's a fair question.
Come on,
I
Miss
didn't
Yvette.
hear it.
It's a double mute.
Sorry, Miss Yvette, it's a double mute, but I want to hear, because I didn't hear it before. Has Kamala Harris ever said she was a descendant of slaves?
No. This is my third time
Thank you.
saying that.
Well, this is the first time that I've heard you, so that's why I asked you again. So now if you want to get nuanced, you can go ahead and get nuanced. I just wanted to make it clear that Kamala Harris never claimed to be a descendant of slaves. Okay.
I hope it's clear to everyone. But here's the thing. I want you all to go up. What is Kamala Harris's song that she's using right now? What is the song? What is her song, her campaign stomp song? It's Freedom by Beyonce. I want you to go and look up what that song means. See, Kamala Harris doesn't have to say, there are certain things that you don't even need to say. You suggest those things. You suggest that you're fighting for a certain group of people, even if you're not those people. Barack Obama did the same thing. We've
Come
seen this
on,
play
Yvette.
before.
Don't do that. Come on, Yvette. You turn into a conspiracy theorist, Yvette. You talking about songs and lyrics and things like that, and you want to claim that because she got the freedom song, she trying to say that she indirectly say she was
Man, he a whole hoe
descendant of
out here,
slave
boy.
and chattel slave and all. You can't do that, Yvette. You know you can't do that.
But
Hold on, let me.
Luke, we're getting away from the topic of the room.
That is Yvette
I didn't
Carnell.
think this was going to turn into a Kamala Harris.
No, it was going to turn to that. That's what was going there because that's half of the issue. But Yvette, again, I'm going back. Yvette, I like you. You're a very smart lady, intellectual lady. If it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Correct? You don't believe in that. So if you say if you say that islanders, parents of islanders, or what you say you don't use the tether, if you say that they can't speak on behalf of black people in this country, then that means you're saying it to Minister Farrakhan and you're saying it to Malcolm X. Would you agree or disagree?
I agree that none of those people have ADOS as their lineage, and they should
They
not
didn't
tie
say
themselves to
that.
that lineage.
They did not say that. The question is,
Harris,
can it?
Kamala
No,
Harris,
Miss Yvette. The question is, can the problem that?
Yo, they really uncomfortable right now. I noticed in how they refuse to really let the other side be heard. They always jump in, they always mute, they always try to redirect. This tether thing is making people real uncomfortable, bro. I don't know where it goes, but it's fucking hilarious.
It's like how the coons be muting people, you know?
Yo, like Luke is the last person that should lead a conversation.
He is, by the way. He's a terrible host.
Especially about lyrics. Really? He said, all right.
Really? Like with your history, bro, I don't know how you wound up in this position as like a political voice. How are you the fucking griot for black people's politics, right? This is wild.
Because you don't mock Democrats enough.
And this is really funny too, man. Like the fact that everything in politics is so selective because of the messaging and what they're trying to do. And then this dude talking about that's a conspiracy theory. They're not trying to say stuff like without actually saying stuff. That's all politics is.
All right, we're gonna move off of that for now anyway, because I do want to get to a few other things today before we can get out of here, and I'm gonna let this panel go.
Hey,
But
hey, Hood.
yeah,
Like Plies, isn't he the same one that ran off on the plug twice?
Twice. He ain't
that's
never
him.
told the truth.
Yo, y'all follow this nigga, man. He gonna get y'all killed, and he's still gonna be alive too, because that's just his thing. Other niggas get killed. He done run off on so many plugs. He don't even know how to stop.
Who?
Lies.
Pause.
It's real motherfucking simple with me. Until Kamala Harris go to jail, until Kamala Harris become a convicted felon, until Kamala Harris file motherfucking bankruptcy 6 times her and her company, until Kamala Harris is impeached twice, until Kamala Harris is indicted 4 motherfucking times.
You know, you saying all these things because you know those are things that are true about Trump. But when you say them about Trump directly, he just sound gangster, bro. This nigga sound he is unstoppable.
It's real motherfucking simple with
He
me.
kind of sound like his lyrics, doesn't he?
Right. Remember when Trump said you're gonna get tired of winning, so much winning? It's like y'all keep trying to kill him and he just won't die.
It's real motherfucking simple with me. Until Kamala Harris go to jail, until Kamala Harris become a convicted felon, until Kamala Harris file motherfucking bankruptcy 6 times her and her company, until Kamala Harris is impeached twice, until Kamala Harris is indicted 4 motherfucking times, until Kamala Harris is found liable for sexual abuse, until Kamala Harris is found guilty of motherfucking fraud and got to pay $300 and some motherfucking $1 million, until Kamala Harris start a motherfucking insurrection, until Kamala Harris try to overthrow a motherfucking election, until Kamala Harris is married 3 motherfucking times, until Kamala Harris have 5 kids from 3 different motherfucking men, until Kamala Harris do any of that, she's a better motherfucking candidate to me. How you do whatever you want to do with your motherfucking vote. But I'm not voting for the rich.
Yo, like I said, these are things Trump did, you know,
But
outside of
Kamala
the
did
baby
all these things
daddies.
too.
No, she didn't do none of these things. Kamala ain't done shit. That's the problem with Kamala. Like, she got a, you know, a nice government job. She was a prosecutor or whatever, but she ain't really done shit. There's nothing spectacular about her life. The few achievements she has, you got niggas locked up. You got women locked up because their kids were sick.
I would argue that if Trump has 3 kids, was kids by 3 different women, Kamala had abortions by 4 different men. Does that not count? If Trump is known as being a womanizer and she's known for getting a job on her knees, does not like what is
No,
he saying?
no, because the player always has a harder job than the hoe.
I'm letting niggas be great. I don't understand colors.
Being a hoe is like life on default mode for a lot of girls.
No,
Being
I
a
got
player,
that part.
that's a career. That's a skill set.
No, I got that part, man. And you know, hoes need love too. I'm saying that
No,
he's
they
saying,
don't.
hey, look, man. I'm just trying to move up my point. Look, Biden got um Biden got indicted for the exact same things Trump did, but then the Fed said that he's too old and incompetent to stand trial. So they threw Biden having all the confidential documents in his garage. They threw that case out, but
True.
gave Trump 32 or 36 cases, whatever the case may be. So for what everything he's saying, like, didn't Kamala them do that?
It's crazy, man. Like, so like they made cases on his cases, and then they thought they were like, you know, throwing all these charges on him was gonna get people to be like, nah, not this guy. But I mean, like, Trump sounds like the lyrics that Plies rapped about. That he later admitted that was his brother.
Trump is more gangster than most of these rappers, bro. Technically, just on paper alone, if you just had to write a resume down, just white paper, black ink, he's way more gangster than a lot of these rappers.
I was gonna say that's the crazy part to me, bro. Like everything Plies is saying, like Plies would not vote for himself.
Right.
That's what he's basically saying.
Right. Let's say six bankruptcies. He ran off the plug 6 times, nigga. Trump ran off on the plug 6. You should be celebrating this man.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You should be trying to ask him how do you run off the plug all these times? He only did it twice. Trump did it 6 times. Like, there's a skills gap here.
And then when they finally like got the smoking gun, you know, the tax documents, they're like, oh, he wrote this particular stuff off, but like oh damn, like he gives this much money to charity. Then they look up the other cats and be like, oh, they don't give this much. They don't give hardly anything to charity. Crazy.
And to be able to do whatever the fuck he want to do. I'm just not doing it. I don't hate motherfucking women that much. And I damn sure don't hate a black woman that much. So you can vote for a motherfucking AKA or you can vote for the motherfucking KKK. You
AKA or KKK.
Man, you
Gentlemen,
know,
place your bets.
the Crip should have got his ass. And I say that with no reservation. Like if I knew where he was, and I tell you what.
You would have dropped that proverbial dime on him.
You would have chewed your banana.
Please take
Sent
this.
that Addy
Please
up
take
there.
this Negro. Take him to the great beyond.
Do this man got a pink hat on? Like man, like bro, this dude is
Yes.
going out bad, bro.
And earrings. He got girls' earrings, a
And
girl
lip
hat
gloss.
on.
Hey, it got hearts on it too, man.
Wait a minute, do this nigga got lip gloss on, bro?
Hey, probably.
Probably.
Man,
Yes,
see again,
I'm
that's why I
really
told.
glad y'all noticing all of this shit. That's why I've been quiet. I'm not finna listen to this motherfucker.
Look, when I roasted him, because look, I roasted him and Luke Campbell in one particular tweet. I said, man, look, it must be something in the water in fucking Florida, man, or somebody's two of these child from Florida got left behind to be saying some of the most dumbest and goofiest, retarded shit I ever heard my entire life. Yo, man,
It's
somebody
not the
gotta do
water.
it.
No, it's not the water, bro. Because I actually thought
He
about
said
this.
it's not the water, man.
No, think about it. No, I'm serious. Dead serious. Something about wokeness. It's sort of like it manifests homosexual tendencies in the men that adopt wokeness.
Yeah, but I don't think
I
they
don't know
adopted
about that
woke.
hood
I
because
don't
Trick
think they
Daddy from the
adopted.
same area, bro. He been going hard on the B Dub, everybody in between. So
Yeah, but Trick is his own dude in himself anyway, and like I don't trust nobody to form a gang of people to eat booty.
That's a crazy gang. Like I'm not part of
Whoa.
the gang. That's a
Whoa. How do you get jumped into a gang like that?
You know how it's in the name. You know how you get jumped into that gang.
yo, Doodle Brown really takes on a different.
Yeah, Dad.
One way in, one way out.
Wow. Yeah, really? That's what y'all ain't shit.
Damn, turd in, turd out. That's crazy, bro. Y'all,
That's
that's a wild
Turn
game.
in, turn out. That's
wild.
a shitty situation.
That's wild. Do you kiss your kids with the mouth, bro? Y'all wild, bro. Y'all wild. That shout out to Eat a Booty Gang, man. Shout out to them. I don't know who their charter president is. I don't know how they set up, but
Yo, shout to Eat the Grocery Posse, all them too. You know what I'm saying? Eat the Grocery Posse.
You know they vote Democrat. They all some Kamala voters. They eat booty and they vote for Kamala.
I don't know. These are the people that
vote for whatever motherfucking K you want to motherfucking vote for. That's your motherfucking business. But Trump been telling you since 2017, he gonna show you that motherfucking healthcare plan. Has he shown you yet?
Yo, why does his voice
He been telling you since
influence get
2017 that
higher?
motherfucker coming in 2 weeks. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be beautiful. Has he showed you yet?
Bro, it's like I
He
feel
told you he's gonna overturn motherfucking
violence
Obamacare.
rising.
Did he do it yet? He told you Mexico gonna pay for that funk ass wall over there. Did they motherfucking pay for it yet? He told you gonna raise motherfucking minimum wage. Did he do it yet? He was gonna lower the motherfucking price on prescription drugs. Did he do it yet?
I feel like he's getting desperate.
Please, Chris,
like
follow through.
He's not the president right now. Like, what the fuck?
and not
No, I
only
just
that,
feel like he's running out of steam. Plaza's just
Yo,
having a
he's in a
hard
sunken place. Yo, he in that sunken place right now.
Yeah,
time.
yo, like that's all money, man. Money and some kind of influence or whatever between Uncle Luke and this guy. Because I'm like, Uncle Luke was going hard, like what, just 2 years ago, talking bad about Democrats, man. Now they can't do nothing wrong.
All right, we going on the street. Look like we in the Bronx. We uptown somewhere.
Okay, who you voting for this year?
Kamala, only because I feel like if you voted for Trump, you were broke because you want the stimulus. That's all I'm saying.
Excuse me, can I get your
Man,
opinion
go
on who
back
you
to
voting for,
ugly ass
Kamala or is
man.
it gonna be
Go
Trump?
back to
And
the
why Kamala?
nematology ass bitch, bro. Come on.
Why you voting for
They
Trump?
gonna make the economy lit again.
Pause.
Hey, you know what though, bro? Never mind. I'm gonna let y'all New York niggas have y'all
Bro,
bitch ass
look,
people.
Look at this shit.
I'm gonna let y'all.
this is your typical black liberal female supporter right here. Gentlemen.
What
Hey,
is that? I'm
hey,
sorry.
Hood,
I looked up and now I'm like, what the?
hey,
Where's her body? And it go like a head, then it go like to
hey,
her hip. Like, where's her body?
hey,
Look,
Hood, man, them
do you
definitely
see the
ain't
grimace?
AI joints on the right.
Look, she looks like a live version of the female grimace. Now check out the Cinnabon hairstyle on top of her head. That's probably mixed with Kool-Aid for some reason. That must
It
be the
is. You look at the
colorful
side,
ginger.
the fake ass baby hairs that's on her forehead, but don't connect to her hairline. And she talking about
And,
people broke. She talking about
and
broke.
then we see the grimace body type. You know what I'm saying? We see the lingerie arms and elbows right there. That does a 45-degree angle with the little baby fat tucking on the side. And we see that the creature has some type of beverage. We know it's not no Gatorade, no type of health smoothie or nothing like
Yeah,
that.
you
So
guys are just mean. You are mean people, and you don't love black women.
That's just a bottle of
I
water,
sure
man.
don't.
Don't.
I still the fuck don't, hood.
I,
This
I
I,
mean,
shit.
I
I,
fuck them.
I promise you,
I love
I
hood.
my
fuck them
Kamala.
family.
out.
You guys have a
Got
black
hard for
mother,
that,
man.
bro.
This isn't right.
I love my wife and I
My,
love my family. The rest
my
of y'all
mother is
niggas.
tawny. My mother is light skinned tawny. She is not black. She is tawny.
I don't care about
Wow,
none of that. All I'm
wow.
saying is if you really get hard for that hood, then I need to hook you up with my little cousin because apparently y'all something wrong with y'all.
Only because I feel like if you voted for Trump, you were broke because you want the stimulus. That's all I'm saying.
Excuse me, can I get your opinion on who you voting for, Kamala or is it gonna be Trump? And why Kamala or
Trump.
why Trump?
Trump.
Why you voting for
They
Trump?
gonna make the economy lit again.
Okay, so you looking for that good stimulus, something like it, something similar to it?
Nah, I get money. I don't need that government assistance.
Okay, what do you think about Kamala?
Boom!
Oh, damn.
She a puppet on a string. She's tap dancing.
Why y'all voting for them?
We're going for Trump.
Why y'all voting for Trump this year?
Trump is going to do the right thing. He's going to bring the economy down. He's going to bring the money back to where we need to be living.
What you think, we get another stimulus or what?
Yeah, maybe. It's not about that, but
It's
he
about
might
the policies,
help us.
man. It's
See
about the
that?
That
policies.
T-shirt on them
Hey,
perks.
We don't believe
dirty
Hey,
in
Keisha trying to run that
why do you look
stimulus
like
Yo,
Jim
why is
campaign.
this
Jones
knuckles
with Down
off?
syndrome, man?
This nigga is out of his mind right now. He's on them perks. I don't know why you want to interview these niggas.
She thought she was gonna get lucky.
Must have did. It was something. Anyway, she's not thinking professionally right now.
abortion,
She a fake Gail
pro-life,
King, of course
and
not.
we also don't believe in all that transgender for kids and all that stuff.
It's gonna be Kamala or
I'm undecided right now.
why are you undecided? You don't trust them?
Neither one of them.
How you feel about Kamala Harris? Are you voting for Kamala?
Yes, I am. I'm voting for her. I mean, I'm not voting for Trump.
Well, it's
At the
been
end of the day, I'm gonna leave you with this. People are like tea bags. You never know who they are until you dip their ass in some hot water.
why Kamala? Well, I
Well,
don't hate this
damn.
now, but why
I
Kamala?
don't know, man. Y'all wilding out here, man.
I mean, she's been running the country for 4 years, so might as well 4 more, right?
Are you gonna vote this year?
Yeah.
Huh?
Whoa.
DJ, bring that
Again,
back.
Yeah, people
again,
are.
these are the liberals. You see the all right.
He
Who
looked.
gonna
This
say
nigga
that?
right here, he had bars. He spit a bar right here, but
He dropped
You
the
with
gem
this.
right here.
People are like tea bags. You never know who they are until you dip their ass in some hot water.
Why
Clip that
Kamala? Well,
hood.
I don't
Clip
mean this
that. We
now,
need
but
that for
why
the future.
Kamala?
You know, it is just. I mean, she's been running the country for 4 years, so might as well 4 more, right?
Are you gonna vote this year?
Yeah, for
Who gonna
sure.
It's
say?
him.
Who you
It's
voting
the
for?
dudes like him, the
Donald Trump.
soy
That's
boy
my president for
committee
sure.
right there.
Why Trump?
Huh?
Why Trump?
Niggas, bro, they're putting money for sure, like for real.
So you think he's gonna give back to the community once again?
Yeah, he will. He will.
Not Kamala? Kamala's not gonna do anything for the community?
Kamala, she don't do.
Well, it's been said.
I'm a Donald Trump fan. I love his
Oh
leadership.
damn,
I
Kimbo
love the
Slice, man.
priority of the viewpoint and just his message of the boldness. Letting the people know that he's our president, he's here to fight for us, and he's going to do whatever he can to make it right. Salute to Donald Trump.
That's
We
right,
salute you,
kid. That's
Trump.
right, B.
Hey, yo, he
And then he put
sound aggressive, don't he? He
and then he
sound
put his
aggressive.
hand over his heart.
that nigga said a lot of aggressive nothing too. That's so funny. There's dumb people on both sides of this fight.
Dead ass kid. Dead ass kid.
I blame all this on New York. It's the
Yeah, that
pizza
man sound like
and
a
the
rapper,
pills, bro.
man.
The pizza and the pills, bro.
Hey,
Hey,
one of these days we're gonna get
Freeman's
that.
Journal, didn't I tell you that the drugs and the food? That's the main reason to live in New York.
Hey, one of
So
these
I
days we're gonna
heard.
get that New
Hey,
York
not
versus
that
Chicago
weak ass
panel.
pizza y'all got though.
I mean,
It's
that
not
New York
just
versus
pizza, bro.
Chicago thing is always an option, bro. It's not a problem. You know what though? Chicago really fuck with New York. Like in New York and vice versa. Like it ain't the beef like Chicago got with like Detroit. Like Chicago and Detroit really don't.
Yeah, man. Fuck them niggas, man. The Detroit.
Hey,
What's
but
up
don't
there in
don't
Detroit?
hey, don't them Chicago cats get mad when they be calling Chicago Second City?
I
Nah.
kind
Nah.
of,
Nah,
but
we
I
get
don't
mad
trip.
when they
I
call
don't trip because NYC, man, y'all don't understand, bro. Y'all got like 5 years left, and that's it.
no, we get upset when they call LA the second city. We cool
Yeah.
with them.
Right. Yeah, we the real second city, man. You know what I'm saying? Because of the skyscrapers, our lingo, our language. Hell, we got the best mobs. I mean, y'all had Lucky, we had Al. You can't beat that.
Just you guys just can't keep the people there.
But New York
Same way in
invaded
New York.
some territory,
Hey, we
man.
got
Like,
more motherfuckers leaving the Great Five Barrels going down south to North Carolina, all the way down to Florida, than motherfuckers trying to leave out Chicago. Stop it.
Yeah,
Yo, it's so
Oh no,
crazy.
y'all getting evacuated too. Come on now.
We
No,
can't
no,
we
no, no,
can't
no,
be
no.
we
He
can't
read
be
he
pan
read
African.
we
Niggas
been
hey,
got
through this
regional
already. We
beef, bro.
splurging in the burbs, man.
How
It's
we gonna
crazy.
have this broad black coalition and we got regional beefs? We got city level beefs, bro.
hey,
No, we
hey,
ain't got
hey,
Of
regional beef.
course,
hey,
that's what
Uh oh.
the
college
I
football
ain't
is all
got no
about.
beef with no city, but I'm just saying, New York, man, y'all
Hell,
like
Chicago's
5
Michigan
years, man.
territory.
I'm
hey,
looking
hey,
at it. I'm looking at it. They
OH.
getting pushed.
OH.
Everything
mm. Hey, I heard
pushed.
Hey,
a white
can't
man
we all
told
just get along,
hey,
brothers? Can't we all just
white
get along?
That's
Nah,
what
yo,
I'm
man, it's
saying,
football
right?
season.
man, hey yo, the white man told me the other day, man, that certain people be having panic attacks when they try to leave the city.
He said the white man
A
told me.
white man fucking
You
Nick.
told me the white man was a
The
devil.
white man.
Oh my God, they put
Where
the
my
in there.
pet crack at
Oh,
anyway?
shame.
Hey, is my pet making?
Yeah,
Hey,
what every snowman at?
yeah, where my pet at?
I haven't seen him today. He's doing
Not pet.
white people
Mate,
things, I
That's
you
guess.
disrespectful.
you,
Shout,
you
shout
gotta
out to
start
Snow,
talk you
my
gotta start
token.
talking racist stuff, man. Like coming up with new racist terms, he'll pop up.
Right, we
Yeah,
got to do 3 racist things in a row, and
we
he'll just appear.
like what's
Y'all,
poppin'?
wow, boy. He said he like candy, man.
But with racism.
Oh, God.
Oh my god! Look, this has been fun though. Yeah, we at 2 o'clock. I gotta get moving, man. Thank y'all for coming up here, man. Shout out to all the panelists. Y'all appreciate y'all being here, and
Hey,
shout
hey,
out.
I sent you some on
Peace,
X real
everybody.
quick. You use it all the
Hey,
time, bro,
you
man.
know
Fuck
what?
P.
Hey, free. Wait, who asked me to send an email on
Me, true hype.
Hey, true. All right, I'm about to do it right now, bro. While it's on my mind. I got you.
I bet.
Email on what?
All right, fellas, y'all stay safe out here.
All right.
All right, later.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got to wrap this one up. It's been fun. I had to take a moment to chronicle all the little celebrity beefs. We got a black civil war raging right now because the DNC, in all of its infinite political wisdom, has deemed to put the least black woman on the top of the ticket and sell her as a black candidate. And it's having all kinds of problems. It's just playing hell. It's wreaking havoc with the traditional political calculations. And we're watching other social trends coalesce because this FBA ADOS thing, it popped up organically. It had nothing to do with the Harris campaign. But at the same time, you have this woman who is counterfeit black. She's being accused of a cosplay level of blackness, and you have this sort of nationalistic ADOS FBA thing moving up. You know, the blood and soil Americans. They want their voice to be primary voice. They don't want all these other black voices diluting their perceived black goals, and it's creating a bit of a civil war right now. We're watching it play out. We're definitely not done with it. I gotta get some work done in a little bit, but I know Tariq Nasheed is gonna clap back at this whole Uncle Luke thing, because Luke did a whole live stream bitching about Tariq Nasheed, and I could only really cover so much of it. So we got to put a pin in this whole conversation and come back to it on another day. The Black Civil War rages on. The Black Civil War is it's not likely to let up anytime soon. So you guys stay on the lookout. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate y'all supporting the show. And shout out to my man True Hype. He did come through with the $5 cash app before we open up the panel. I forgot to announce it. We were just talking, but thank y'all for supporting the show. We got to get up out of here, y'all. So once again, have a great day, and I will catch up to you guys later, man. Peace.
And I want to understand white rage, and I'm white.
Aspiring to be patriarchs like what white men have, that isn't freedom. That isn't going to help anybody. It's certainly not going to help black people.
It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done.